Okay, there we go. How is it going, everybody? Happy Friday night. Sorry for the late start tonight. We're getting into some Fallout Wasteland Warfare tonight. This is a new miniatures game from Modiphius, one I've been waiting on since they announced it, and I'm very excited for this. Tonight I've got Adam, who's going to be coaching us through the game. He's played a couple of games, and he was here last night teaching Nate, who I'm going to be playing against. And so he's got a little bit of an inside track. But thanks, guys, for joining us, and I'm super excited for this.
Yeah.
But when did you learn about Wasteland Warfare, real quick, Adam, and why did you get into it? Because it seems like you're kind of the one championing it right now the most.
I first heard about it, I think, last October-ish, maybe. Mm-hmm. So it's been over a year now.
God, has it been that long?
Yeah.
But yeah, so one of the cool things is the amount of different ways that you can play this game. We're setting up for one of the campaign learn to play missions, but there's an entire campaign that you can go through where you can level up your settlement, your survivors, guys like that. There's just straight up caps battles against each other that you can do, which is a much more traditional head-to-head. But you can also play solo or with a friend versus an AI opponent. And there's little cards that basically tell you how they would behave in certain situations. Have you gotten to play with that at all?
I haven't used the cards yet.
Oh, okay.
This scenario actually has the potential for some AI activity in it as well, so I think that's cool. The thing about the game is you can have creatures popping up out of the wastelands, attacking you and whatnot, trying to get you. So.
Okay, cool. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to be monitoring chat. We're going to be Adam's going to be teaching us the game. I've read the rules. As I said, Nathan's got a couple of games under his belt now. So you got to play this one last night. It looks super interesting, so we're going to do it. But Adam, could you tell us what this scenario is that we're going to be playing?
So this scenario, basically you have the survivors and the super mutants. They're both basically just wandering through the wasteland, and they both realize that a storm is approaching, and they need to take some cover before it hits.
So one of those horrible rad storms,
exactly.
And everyone needs to get under cover.
And while they're all going about, they realize that there's bad people about. So
in this case, super mutants.
No, survivors.
No. He said bad people. So super mutants aren't people.
That's right.
A on the far side over there represents the cave where everyone's trying to get to.
So we're trying to get over to this spot here by the end of turn 6?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. And as you hear the storm approaching, you also start hearing a loud roar in the distance, and so you think something might be coming. So
at this point, I think, we all know what it is.
Yeah,
and, so there's a random Deathclaw that can actually appear on the board, and depending on certain conditions, it'll determine when it shows up or how it behaves and who it goes and attacks. Hopefully he's got a hankering for some super mutant meat tonight.
He had hankering for humans last night.
He did indeed, yeah. He's a tough cookie, that's for sure.
But so we'll take a look at the forces we've got. This is the recommended. It's basically using most of the models that come in the starter box for the game, as I know. So we've got Dogmeat, the hero of all survivors everywhere. I've got Aspirant Goddard in his T60 power armor, so that's super cool. Then we've got the Soul Survivor and some Settler survivors. Do they use the same stats?
Yes, they do.
Okay. And then I don't know if you could tell, but you actually have really cool reference cards that you can use. It tells you basically the attack that you're using and what dice you roll to use it and all that kind of stuff. Otherwise, it's basically a skill-based game. I don't know if you can see there, but you roll to see if you check, and it's you want to be under the number.
Lower is better.
Lower is better in this game. Okay, and so that's pretty cool. And as far as the campaign goes, if you are tracking your progress with like your characters, you're able to actually play these missions, and if you find items out of there, you can take some of them back to your settlement.
Exactly. Yeah, they actually have like a worksheet thing for your settlement. You can actually buy generators and other things that get you more caps so that you can buy more stuff. And
Yeah.
keep your equipment and maintain that stuff. Repair power armor.
But I'm actually really excited for that.
Yeah.
If you've seen any of the preview stuff that are coming up, so you can get like turrets and you can place them around your base and use them for base defense. You can actually raid each other's settlements, so should be a lot of fun. But anyways, I'm kind of sitting here chattering on. How about we just kind of get into some game and see how it plays? So where are we starting out here? We know the premise. We need to get to the cave by turn 6. There will be a wild Deathclaw that can attack either side at some point.
Yep. So just so everyone knows, its priority is if it's whoever is closest to him that he can see is his first priority, and then whoever is closest that he can't see. So like if you can't see anyone, he goes towards the closest model. Basically, he's sniffing them out.
You can hear somebody rattling around. Okay.
So distance is good, or just make sure you're not the closest.
Okay.
And in this scenario, it says the super mutant starts by deploying one model, and you just deploy one at a time. You'll be going the black distance across, and then out orange. From over in the corner. Yep.
Oh, okay. And then orange.
Correct.
So about like that.
Yep.
What we're doing. Okay. And so yeah, the game comes with a bunch of these color-coded distance markers, and if you saw, like a laser rifle, it shows 2 segments on there, 2 black segments right along the top there. What that means is I can use. This is going to be short range, and then a second one of these will be their long range. And depending on the weapon, they have different ranges. There's blue, yellow, green, all these. And they basically just, so you don't have to use a measuring tape. You can just grab one of these pre-done and you get going. Yep, I actually did need that one. Okay, so did you place your super mutant, Nate?
Yes, this dog is placed right here.
Super dogs. Okay. Now there's also, last night I was finding out that there's team abilities. So like super mutants having a thing where they can eat raw meat as if it was cooked and it gives them more stats.
Correct.
Okay. Actually I see it right here now. So faction survivors. Survivor models each start with 1 extra armor. And a unique unit receives 2 extra armors. Non-unique units receive 1 per model. So that's this little thing. So they start out a little bit more tough with their armor rating, which is pretty nice.
But that armor goes away as you take hits.
It
degrades.
Yeah, it's like a blade of wounds. Yeah. Once they're used up, they're gone.
So Dogmeat should have the double one on his.
Okay, Dogmeat has a double one.
And then your 2 survivors each have the 1 because they're
the
not
one.
unique.
Okay, and then we've got a double one here. Should we put these stay on the cards? It looks like, or
except for them, so you can tell who gets shot.
Does Aspirant Goddard get one? No, he doesn't because he's Brotherhood of Steel.
Yes.
Okay, so you can actually bring in people from other factions. Is there like a chart like? Survivors will work with Brotherhood of Steel, but not super mutants or anything like that.
Well, I mean, there is the what are they called from Z3? That had the Brotherhood of Steel, but they were the Enclave. Had the power armor and whatnot, but they also had super mutants. So there's the potential to have the same type of units together.
Oh, okay. So there is probably some sort of precedence.
Yeah.
In the Fallout, so you can ally how you want, but they don't get the special abilities.
Yeah, you
whatever
get your faction ability, is my understanding. You basically declare what faction you are, and then anyone who meets that criteria gets those bonuses.
Okay. So you placed the dog. Okay. We're going to see your dog and raise you 1 better dog, and put dog meat out there.
Then I'm going to place, there he is, I'm going to place a super mutant. Okay.
How's it going, Pixel? You doing all right, bud? Okay, so we got another super mutant with, he's got a shotgun or something?
He actually has a fragmentation grenade and a sledgehammer, even though it doesn't look like a sledgehammer.
You actually
Oh,
have
okay.
3 fragmentation
Oh,
grenades.
that I didn't
Oh,
use
okay.
yesterday at all. Yep.
Well,
What's
I
good.
didn't use them yesterday.
Oh, no, you did not.
We'll go ahead and pop out Aspirin Goddard then.
Okay.
And are we placing these little used tokens next to the guys we place out, or?
You don't have to right now. That's just
Okay.
so you had the right number.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, they've got a really interesting readying mechanic in this game. I really like it.
I'm going to go ahead and put my Brute out, who is my hero. And I believe the Sole Survivor is your hero.
Most likely.
Okay.
Okay. And then let's go ahead and place out some of the settlers. Let's do that number. Settler down.
Okay. I'll place.
They got assault rifles. They're well-armed settlers. That's pretty awesome. Then another settler.
And I have an aviator over here. Aviator goes down.
Okay, and then my sole survivor.
And then my enslaved tech, because that's apparently what.
Don't worry, we'll free you, buddy. It'll be fine. We'll bring you home.
Okay, so first turn, the player who has the fewest models has priority.
Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got.
He has 6.
Okay, I got
So
priority.
you get to choose who
Wait,
activates first.
how are the super mutants out? Have more models than me?
Because we enslaved somebody.
Oh, okay. So you got a little squeeb guy. Okay.
So you don't have to go first. You can make Nate go first if you want
Ooh,
to.
I actually might want to do that. Just real quick, so we've got these little wrenches on the board. What are
Yes.
those representing for this?
Those wrenches, you know what? I forgot to put out the center wrench. There should be one.
Oh, okay.
They
They are
represent
supposed to be
sirens.
5, yeah.
They represent sirens.
So air raid sirens or something?
Yep,
or-
so basically this was a hunting ground, like an old hunting ground where someone had set up some sirens to attract and also repel the creatures that they were hunting.
Hey, Crescendo, how's it going, man? Yeah, this is, it's going to be pretty intense. I'm really excited for like the campaign aspect on this. Luckily, Adam set up a Facebook community page for the Vegas players, so hopefully we'll be able to coordinate, get some time out in the wasteland.
So there are 5 wrenches. Those represent the sirens.
Okay.
Should the Deathclaw appear, which I'm sure it will eventually, any model other than the dogs can interact with the siren to force the Deathclaw to move either directly towards or away from the siren. And whoever activates the siren gets to choose whether it's going towards or away. So
Okay.
you could potentially push it closer to your enemy or pull it away.
Draw it
from your-
in or push it away.
Yeah, you can pull
okay.
it away from one of your own models if you want to try to get disengaged.
It's getting too close.
Because he is a very hardy creature.
Yeah, I'm sure Deathclaws aren't anything to be. Although I bet the super mutants could do it. You guys are tough. You could probably take them out.
I'm hoping we find out.
No.
I think it's your turn, Nate.
Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna let me go first then?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. So I'm gonna have my mutant hound. He moves in red.
Okay, so first you choose a model to ready,
Right.
and then you choose whether you're going to activate him or not.
Okay.
Okay. So these
I
little.
will just ready.
I don't know if you can see that, but this means a guy is ready, and he's like paying attention to where he's at and his buddies. And then if you actually use him, it flips over to this little, this churlish fellow with his winking eyes.
And so when it comes to your
Condescending
turn,
tone.
you can ready one model, and then you can choose to activate all ready models, or you can pass, and then it would go to your opponents.
So I'm readying the dog, but pass
Okay.
it to you.
You ever play Infinity or anything like that?
I have not.
Okay. It kind of, for those that might, it kind of reminds me of the Link Team thing, but you actually have to spend a little bit more time planning than just getting free activations. But basically, you can group your guys up and move them as a unit. So very cool. All right, we're gonna go ahead and ready dog meat.
Okay.
And I'll pass. I'm not gonna activate him.
I forgot. Or no, yep, you're right. Every time a model actually activates, we're gonna flip.
We're gonna flip the
token.
luck token. Yeah.
So I'm going
And that can
to
determine when the Deathclaw comes
ready
out.
my super mutants. But we're gonna.
That's a good question. So some of this, like the woods, those are Citadel woods. I've got some like Battlefield and box stuff. The actual, like the broken buildings and the bricks, I think Adam brought those. What are those from?
That's actually from Mantic Games. It's Mars Attacks terrain.
Oh, damn. Okay, so Mars Attack terrain. Who knew? That's really awesome. Snag some of that. Okay, so you readied up?
I readied the super mutant.
But they're all super mutants.
No, super mutant. This is you have an aviator, a brute, and yeah. So you have different types of super mutants.
I'm going to go with old Aspirant Goddard in the awesome power armor.
Alright.
He's got a 44 revolver and a baseball bat.
What more do you need?
Yeah, he's ready to take the wasteland for sure.
So now I'm going
Spent all his money on armor, couldn't afford any good weapons.
Interesting.
Except for the baseball bat, that's a personal
I'm
choice.
going to ready my brute. Pass.
Okay.
It's gonna get real interesting real fast.
What's that?
It's gonna get real interesting real
Yeah,
fast once
yeah.
you guys activate your entire team.
Right. Actually, speaking of, I'm going to go ahead and activate these two guys.
Well,
So I got to place a ready.
You
You're
have
right.
to place a ready first.
We'll go ahead and place one there, and then I'm going to activate. So we'll go with dog meat first. And dog meat says that he moves at a red, which is this. And so he's going to... each model gets 2 actions, right?
Correct.
So we're going to go... And pay attention to this, because it's actually pretty important. So he moves from the front edge there to the back edge. And that's one movement.
Correct.
For a second movement, we're going to go ahead. And can I stop short along my
Yep,
path?
absolutely.
Okay, so we're just going to stop there so dog meat's kind of behind the wall and a little bit more protected. And then I flip his activation token down, and now we need to roll to see whether I add to attracting a Deathclaw. Want to flip it? Whoa.
So no.
Nothing. Okay. No. So, but once we collect 5 of the 4-leaf clovers, that means the Deathclaw, which seems kind of counterintuitive because it doesn't seem very lucky at all. Okay, so next we'll go with Goddard. Now he's got that 44, which is a blue range only for the pistol, so he's kind of short range. Blue's not bad, but he's not going to be in range to shoot anybody, so he'll probably just do a double move again. And he moves at a yellow, so not quite as fast as dog meat, as you might expect. And he'll stop behind this rubble because terrain actually is a big part of this game.
It's a very big part of this.
Yeah. So you want to make sure you're not caught out in the open if at all possible. Yes, ack. Which is funny
There he is.
because the limited edition guy that comes in the first starter set is the little, well, it's the crashed alien guy, but we've just been saying ack to each other since we've seen him. So, okay, so Goddard is done, and then finally we'll take one of the survivor jerks. And
The one that you put the ready.
yep. So the lady
We
with
gotta
the
flip
assault
it
rifle.
because it's after every activation.
Oh yeah, yes, thank you.
That's
So
activation.
aspirant.
Nope.
Nothing yet. Still. So we got a yellow move for this. Wow.
And make it all the way without it happening.
Hey,
I'd be
that's
impressed.
probably a thing that could happen. And they will be done. So another flip, please. Nope.
Might have to have one of you two start flipping.
No. I like this. This is fine. And that's all of my activations for my readied guys. So it's back to Nate now.
All right, and I will go ahead and place that there and pass.
Wait, what? What'd you do?
I readied the
He
dog,
readied and passed.
and I passed.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna ready up my other survivor, settler rather, and go ahead.
Okay. Then I will ready my aviator and pass.
Cool. I'm gonna ready my survivor, and I'm going to execute the plan, which is get as far away from where the Deathclaw might appear as possible.
Well, it's a good thing that the Chinese shipping company put that Sealand container right there.
We paid big money for that to happen. So I just noticed here on my card, I've got 4 four-leaf clovers on my hero.
Yes.
So what does that mean for me?
So in this scenario, the sole survivor for you is heroic, and for
Okay.
him, the brute is heroic. So that gives them access to extra actions.
Okay.
Special actions and whatnot. So one of those things is luck. So you can spend luck when you're attacking or defending or doing a skill check.
Okay.
To do different things to either make your opponent miss or by basically dodging or by increasing your own accuracy if you're close enough.
Very cool.
Or reduce
And
damage.
I also noticed that I've got this hunter. Is this a perk?
That is your leader attribute, basically.
Okay.
Like, so whenever you're a leader, you get to pick one of the leader cards.
Oh, okay.
It specifies in this scenario what one you get because it's a tutorial.
Gotcha. So I basically just get some extra dice for using assault rifles, and then it upgrades my awareness status. Which does awareness come into this scenario at all?
Awareness, not so much.
That's more for when you're doing like a campaign game and you're searching containers and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
if
That
this,
kind of thing.
if this scenario called for searchables or different tokens, some of them are revealed just by being in awareness range of them. So.
Yeah, another thing that I really like about the game is not every game is about just eliminate your opponent. You know, there's usually some sort of objective, or you could have something completely different like raiding the enemy supplies or killing the enemy leader, and then you win that scenario and you're good to go. But okay, sorry, back to my activation. So the settler is going to go ahead and he's going to double move. Ugh, I don't like it, but I want to get far away. And then another flippins, because I'm sure. Wow.
goodness.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I thought for sure
It's
when
all gonna happen over here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
all-
flip a different one.
All
Okay,
gonna
so
happen.
you're activating your hero.
Yep.
So one of the other things of being heroic is you get to flip or to roll one of your blue dice.
Oh, okay.
And then
Blue
for every
dice.
Nuka-Cola bottle that you show, you get one free action point,
Oh, okay.
which basically you'll be able
So I got one extra action point, so I got 3
Yes.
actions.
You get your 2 normal actions, and
Okay.
then you can spend an action point, which you got from that, to take a short action.
Oh, okay.
Which-
So it's usually if you do a skill, it's at a penalty because you're doing it kind of hastily.
Correct,
If
so-
you take a move, it's a little bit shorter, but it's kind of like a half action type thing.
Yeah, so basically if you're doing a skill check, it'll be at -2.
Okay.
And if you're doing a movement, either a move or a charge, it's at 1 range short.
Okay.
So,
we're gonna.
So
for
she
that
would use
free
it.
action, they're all on the back.
Oh,
of
there's a
your
reference
action
card. Okay,
Yeah, it's on the
fantastic.
back of your
Faction
They do have some good charts and tables once you figure out what all the little symbols are. And then for my third action, we're going to go ahead and take that downgraded move. Can you tell me what the actions that you can take are? Do we have a list of those?
Yes, they're actually on the back of your faction card.
All of that stuff. So we can do things like move, charge, which is the second movement one up there. So if you see the little arrows at the top, the yellow is your normal move, and you would just like basically double move, double yellow if you want to move. But if you do the red charge, you get a little bit further range, and then you can end in melee. So that's fun. Not that I'm planning to do that against super mutants or a Deathclaw.
And you can take a charge as a short action, it just is slightly short.
Gotcha. Man, okay, cool. Close combat, shoot, throw, because you got grenades, right, on your guy. Expertise, that's going to be your search, lockpick, scrounging, that kind of skill. and then Prepare, which is I think you said described it as like an Overwatch
Basically
type.
Overwatch.
Yeah, which is cool. And then so good stuff. So moved all my guys.
Get a flip again.
And Nate, you're flipping now, so that's going to be one more. Bring
Although
it.
he was horrible at it last night too. So.
There's a.
There it
we
is.
go.
There's one. Okay.
There's one.
So the Deathclaw is that much closer now.
All right. So then now.
But yeah, the amount of factions and characters from the previous Fallout games that are going to be coming out. So this is obviously Fallout 4 mostly themed right now, but they've already. Who's the character from like Fallout 2? The guy in the power armor with like the chain sword and all that kind of stuff.
That's a long since I played.
Yeah, me too. But so they've got sculpts for him. There's going to be Minutemen Militia, Brotherhood of Steel, Raiders. I'm really excited for that. Institute, and then I think they said that there's going to be some NCR stuff coming out too. Yeah, I think I could have sworn I read that, but don't hold me to it. I might be mistaken.
I can't go that way. I can't go into here because my base won't fit there.
And then of course all the bots, the big sentry guys. Mr. Handy, of course, is out.
Yeah.
Okay, Poochie.
So dogs in this scenario, they can't activate the sirens, but
Makes sense.
they can cripple people by basically breaking their arms and whatnot.
Okay,
So
because you actually have limb damage
you
in this
actually
game.
have limb damage in this game, and the dogs can do it fairly easily.
So my mutant hound is doing a double move. And I'm
As if you can see, one of the weapons I've got on my survivor
Flip this first.
is the stim pack, that it can heal those wounds, those little starburst things, and then the one below it is to heal actual injured limbs. Where is the Nuka-Cola billboard? They actually have a whole bunch of terrain. Do you mind if I show them the red rocket thing?
Super mutant is over here. He goes on a
It's
yellow.
not fully assembled, but it's glued together, so it should just all.
But well, here's one of the the roof piece. You can kind of see it's for the Red Rocket, one of the terrain kits. They said they're going to have one for Sanctuary Hills. Oh, there you go. There's 4 pieces of it. But, yeah, so it kind of all goes together. You can kind of have this big set piece to fight around. It's a pretty thick. What was that? Cardboard.
Yeah,
It's
I think it's
all
like
been. So you don't need to paint it or anything. Yeah, cool stuff.
That's legal or not legal?
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll call it good this time.
So I'll flip another one.
But they have like a bunch of scatter terrain packs with like the old cars that are all blown up, Nuka-Cola vending machines, desks, all the kind of stuff that you see in the game kind of littered about.
Yes.
So I get to roll a blue die first.
Yep.
Nothing. Okay. Blue moves at yellow.
So the blue die, you have a chance of getting up to 2 extra actions, it looks like? Okay. The stars, what do they usually do?
That's just dependent on what you're rolling for.
Okay.
Weapons, sometimes they'll tell you if they do certain things.
Oh, right. So
Like if you look at Dogmeat's card on his attack, on his bite attack. Has
he
different
gets
things
a
for-
yellow, green, and a blue.
Yeah, and then at the bottom it'll tell you what you get for stars or the blast symbols or the Nuka-Cola bottles.
Oh, nice.
Okay. He's done.
And just like the game, there's your armors have different ratings against different types of damage. So there's physical, there's energy, and there's radiation, of course. Which I'm sure the mutants, when they come out, will be really good at.
Okay. Hound goes.
You can do it, Nate. I believe in you.
I think you just move over there and sacrifice him.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, that's
I
fine.
sacrificed one each game yesterday. Just died just like that.
So double those efforts.
Yeah.
And I don't think I mentioned in this scenario, either side can win by killing the opponent's leader.
Right.
So,
So yeah.
if you kill his brute, or if he kills your sole survivor,
Yep.
the game automatically ends. Or at turn 6,
So there's one again.
whose ever leader is closest to the cave.
Ah, okay. So it looks
Oh,
like we're all
collapse.
moving as quickly as we can there. So it's going to be a big, probably scrum at the middle edge of the board. Those woods are about to see some business.
So this is my aviator.
Yep.
Aviator should be cool.
Are we treating the woods as area terrain then?
That's up to you guys, however you want to do it.
Let's do that just to kind of show off the difference between area and then like these finite like ruins and things.
So if you're moving through there, you'll basically have to use one size shorter.
One size shorter. Okay.
Okay.
It's coming from somewhere.
Flippins.
Like this direction.
Nope.
How many do we have so far?
Two.
Only
Two?
two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Been
Wow.
very lucky this
Surprising.
time. He spawned on turn 1 last time.
He did, yeah.
Well, the Deathclaw is like the great pumpkin. If you don't actually believe, he won't show up.
There you go. Who's missing? No, he is. Okay.
Sweet, that stuff could pull double duty in Gaslands. What's Gaslands? I'm not familiar with that. Or something as well. Gaslands. Does that sound familiar to you at all? No game called Gaslands? Huh.
Enslaved
Send
Tech
us a link,
does not
Pixel.
want to be left behind.
So this is what's gonna happen. So
This
you were
one.
spotted by the goblin.
There's a green.
Does the enslaved tech have a tattoo that says emergency rations?
Instead it flies over.
No. Nothing special like that.
Okay, so you've activated all of your models.
Yep.
You've activated all of your models, so that would be the end of turn 1.
Okay.
So you grab all your ready tokens.
Yeah. Do you see the javelin pierce through number 1?
Okay.
Drop into the
Okay. And now who has priority? Is it still him, right? Because
Whoever
he
has the
last.
fewest number of models has priority, so he gets to choose again who activates
Okay.
first. And there are 3 tokens on there right now, so 2 more and bad guy comes out.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and activate first. I'm going to put one on Aspirant Goddard.
So you're readying him?
I'm readying him, and then I'm going to pass.
Alright. I am going to.
Oh, okay. I remember hearing about that now. Gaslands is a Mad Max style game that uses Hot Wheels.
Correct. Only someone with opposable thumbs.
Okay.
There you
So
go.
I will ready
Scale might be
one
an
of my
issue,
mutant
but-
hounds. Here's ready.
Ready? Okay.
And then pass it to you.
We're going to go ahead and ready the survivor, and then I'm going to activate.
Okay.
So we'll go with Goddard first. And he's moving at a yellow. Now, do I have to be like super careful about moving around rubble and then up
I
around?
typically play that the lower sections, like I feel like people are
Can I just
limber
go
enough, strong
diagonal?
enough to just jump over
Sure.
without
As
issue.
long as you and your opponent agree,
Exactly.
it don't
If you're-
matter.
I mean, if you're trying to get over the fence or a wall, I would say that'd probably be difficult.
Sure. And then he's just going to move up to the wall here. And let's go and do a flip.
You've been doing
Come
so
on, Nate.
well.
Yeah.
All right.
Green.
There we go.
Oh, okay. So that's number 4.
Yep.
All
So
right.
you
One
ha-
thing to be aware of, both dog meat and the hounds do not require line of sight to charge.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
So-
good to know. Does everybody else?
Yes.
Okay. Am I able to measure at any time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm just kind of curious because she's got a laser rifle that's got a pretty long range on it, but not quite that long. So I'll activate the lone survivor. I'll roll my blue to see if I get an extra heroic action. I do. I get 2.
Oh, you get 2. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, I'm going to take that.
So, if you wanted to, you could use both one or both to just move, and then
Yeah,
you
I
could
think
still
I'm gonna
take
do
2
that.
regular shoot actions.
So we're going to go ahead and move a little bit. And then move a little bit more. And then we'll kind of see where she's at for range. Boom.
So 2 blacks are in range.
That one guy. And
This one maybe not, but that one is.
yeah, definitely. You do have a lot of cover though, so at least. So for shooting, we want to draw. You draw to any part of his base.
For line of sight to any
Yeah.
part of his base. For line of cover,
Cover
it's center to
Center to center. So we've got
So I
at
would
least
say
this piece and
that
this piece.
So it'd be a -4 to your shoots.
-4. Okay. Is there anything I can do to boost that?
You could, if you're in base contact with a piece of terrain, it does not count against you.
Oh, okay. So if I'd been able to move all the way up here. Okay.
Or if you could position yourself to a place to where you're just going through that barrel, and maybe the rocket, you could still see him and get in base contact with the barrel.
Gotcha. Okay.
But she has a shoot stat of 6, so you'd still hit on it too. I mean, it's not the best chance, but
Okay, how
there
do I,
are 5 ones on the dice. on the
Gotcha.
D20.
So yeah, let's see if we just get lucky here. So, what's that?
I was going to say you need the colors of your
Yeah.
weapon.
Yeah. So we're at long range. So it's gonna be yellow and blue, and
blue?
I believe so for laser rifle for long range.
Okay.
And so we're looking for basically a 2 or lower.
Well, you're looking at whatever stat of the weapon that you're using.
So I've got perception 5, which is usually what you use for assault rifles, but because I've got the marksmanship long range. Oh, also
Yep.
I get an extra green dice as well.
Yep.
So which has a chance to lower my skill in addition, right?
All the dice have a little bit of everything on it. The
Okay.
green dice are primarily to help you hit their accuracy.
Right.
The blue are the special dice. The black are primarily damage, and the yellow is primarily
Armor
negation.
piercing. Yeah. Okay. So let's give it a roll. See what we got. Well,
7 minus 1, so,
So you're at
6.
6.
which is
You
not
needed
what
a-
I need.
You needed a 2, right?
Okay. Now, could I use one of my 4-leaf closers here to get a
You
reroll?
can,
or-
but the best it would do for you is reduce it by 2, which would take you to 4.
Still
so
not
it's
what I
still
need.
miss.
Okay, so that will be my first real action completed
Yes.
then. And I'll go ahead and fire again, because you can
Yes.
do 2 of any action you want.
Yep.
And we got a 7
7
again, down to a 5, but still gonna miss.
Okay.
So no lucky shots this turn. But we'll go ahead and flip that over,
And now you're going to have me do this.
and then we see if the
Summon.
Deathclaw.
Yes.
No. Okay.
Just keep that.
Yeah, I guess it was that. All right.
So first shot's fired, nobody hit.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna go with my Superman has that. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and ready, and then we're gonna activate. So
I really hope that if you do the Minutemen in like a campaign setting, all their missions are exactly the same. A settlement is in trouble, you know, just one after the other.
So
That is the nice thing. Like every box that you buy, expansion box comes with a scenario inside.
Oh yeah, that was actually really interesting. Nate was telling me because Adam's invested heavily in this game already. This is just the basic box, and so I've got like a stack of cards that are like 3 or 4 inches deep, and apparently you've got like double that from all the different guys. Yeah. So he's like, we'll just play with the ones that come in the box. We don't
It'd be
have.
much easier. Yeah.
Are we seeing things like Gatling lasers and that kind of stuff in the expansions?
Miniguns are in there.
Nice.
Missile launchers are in there.
I always love the minigun.
I think the Fat Man is coming out later. The Gatling laser is coming out later.
Oh, okay.
I
Paladin danced out
there's,
yet,
I know
or-
there's works for broadside cannon
Oh, okay, wow.
for the heavy weapons, but yeah.
Have they said where they're going to have like the craftable, like the junk cannons and stuff like that as well, the railroad spikes?
I'm sure they will.
Yeah, that makes
I'm
sense.
sure they
It's
will.
too big a part of the world not
Yeah.
to.
Want to send him all the way out there, or just kind of move him over here right now? We're just going to move him. His second move is just going to go over here.
A lurking predator.
So he's done, so I get to flip.
Do it. Do it now. Do it now.
Nope.
Man, you were just crazy.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
Oh, sorry. You got another one.
Alright. And the super mutant goes on the yellow.
So, looking at one of my settler survivors, the assault rifle has a red and a green.
Correct.
That it. So basically, the red, you put them together when you're kind of measuring out. So the red would be my short range, and the green would be my long range. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. It kind of tripped me out because I think it's red, so it's harder to hit, so that's going to be your long range. But I guess you read the cards left to right, so
Yes.
that's how I keep it straight.
I think you can do Bardic Inspiration.
And also on them, you have a little cap symbol on their Nuka-Cola. That means they have two of them. So you have two Nuka-Colas for them to use.
Oh, okay.
Deathclaw activates.
Oh no!
Here he comes.
All right. The doom that came to.
So he
The
activates
wasteland.
at the end of the turn. So once you guys are all done activating, then he,
Oh, okay, so I still have time to flee
You
and
still have
terror.
time to
Yeah,
flee and
okay.
terror.
Because he takes time moving.
Good. Yeah, I'm good at that.
You're up, sir.
There's a simple nursery rhyme I learned as a child for situations like that. And it's when in danger or in doubt, run in circles, scream and shout. And everything will work out. All right. We're going to go ahead and put a ready on a survivor and pass.
Okay. We're going to go with my group next. Ready him. Let's see, what is my range?
It's a hammer. It's not much.
Red. No, it's not actually hammer. This is disguised. It's a plasma rifle in disguise.
He's got a squeaky hammer. It's like the Gallagher of super mutants. It's only for watermelons.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna try it.
What are you trying? Stop it right now.
Yeah, stop it right now. Okay, well, I'm activating him.
Okay, so this is your leader.
This is my leader, so I have to
Roll your blue.
my blue. And I didn't get anything, no
Aha!
bottles.
I have advantage Nuka-Cola.
Yep. So we're going to first move to here.
I hear that if you roll Nuka-Colas like 5 turns in a row, you get diabetes at the end of it. So,
Diabetes.
acquired perk.
Okay.
Diabetes.
And we're gonna check this.
Checking range.
Oh, look at that.
Oh wow. What do you got? A rocket launcher? What's going on?
No, I got a plasma rifle.
What? You got a plasma rifle?
Yep.
his perception is 3.
Yep.
Oh.
But
No.
I believe we have a clear shot.
Center to center, yeah.
All right.
Well,
that's what I like to
now
see.
check it.
Yeah.
Okay, you get one shot, buddy.
It's only a black die.
He's got a plasma hammer rifle. Very dangerous.
Yes. Plasma rifle. That's all, right? That's all I'm rolling? Okay. Do I have anything that boosts my perception? No. Nope. Here we go.
Now there are some like mentats and jet and those kind of narcotics in the game that can actually adjust your stats. So.
Yes, and for limited amount of turns, for 3 turns typically, and as the drug wears off, your stats will change as it happens, and then
Nice.
you'll...
There's got to be a perk out there for like to extend the duration or something, or get extra juice.
At the end, you flip a luck, and if you fail, you become addicted. You flip the card, then you have negative stats for the rest
Wow, that's cool.
What are these for down here?
of the game. That just says if your target, you use whatever his lower defense is, whether it's energy or physical.
So
You
is
gotta hit
there
him first, though.
a
But
way
I
you
missed
can,
with a 10.
is there a way you can actually take the Deathclaw in like a list or something?
Currently, no.
Okay, so it's just one of those wild denizens that you might encounter if you're doing a campaign game or scenario.
Yeah,
like
they
this.
have talked about creating a points list for the creatures. So if like you want to do a very loose type game,
Sure.
then you could start taking creatures with you.
Get some rad scorpions.
Yeah, but currently the rules say you can't take creatures in your lists.
Okay.
So and he's considered a creature.
They're kind of environmental hazards at this point, which is good because I think that'd be like an entire army list right there.
Yeah, he's more powerful than powerful right now.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and ready the survivor. Pass.
Okay.
Come on, Nate, I'm faster than you. You've played this so many more times than me. Like 2 times.
2 whole times, you're right. We are going to ready and activate the aviator.
The aviator, okay.
Aviator's right here. He has yellow. And it's a green blue, huh? Green blue.
So, looking ahead to my next turn. Ugh, Aspirin Goddard's only got Perception 3. I guess he does want to get jiggy with that baseball bat.
Yeah. He's very tough, not so great on the damage with the build that they gave him in this.
Gotcha.
In this
They're just kind of spread around some of the basic weapons you'll probably be running into.
but
Except
the
for
thing
plasma
is,
rifles.
With his power armor, it gives him +3 strength, or +4 strength.
Is that already shown, reflected in his stats on the card then?
No, if you pull that power armor out a little bit, it'll show the plus side. I think it got pushed in underneath a little bit.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah, so that should line up with his strength and his endurance.
Oh, so he's like up to a strength 8, endurance 8.
Yeah, so any model that does a
That's
melee
spicy.
attack that has strength 8
You're up.
or higher
I
gets
double
an
moved.
automatic black dice
Okay.
added to their...
So I'm putting in, readying my last guys, and so we got to activate them all. We're going to go with Dogmeat, who is going to, where'd he go? He's a red. He's going to go sound the siren. No, he's not, because he can't do that. He's a dog. Uh-oh. Breaking stuff.
That's what I did over here a couple times. It's earthquakes. They still have
Earthy quakes. And then he'll just move again to be totally out of line of sight, hopefully. Because if Dogmeat dies, I lose everything. Sorry, I would never actually play with Dogmeat because
Dogmeat's actually pretty tough in this game.
good,
Yeah.
good. Because if he dies, I just wouldn't be able to forgive myself. It's my bad. Quick save, or quick load rather. Save scum it all day. Okay, so we're gonna go with one of the survivors, the settler, which is a yellow, so a little bit slower. Now they have assault rifles, which are red and green. That's pretty long range, but I don't think it's still quite enough to. Let's check to see when I get there if he's going to be in range to snap a shot off. Looks like it's. Well, let's find out. Here, thank you.
So we'll put that one there. Yeah, just short.
Okay, that's no problem. Is there like a hunker down action or anything? Oh, I guess I could ready
Prepare.
him, right?
There's
Or prepare?
prepare.
Yeah, you can do
Okay, how do I denote my preparedness?
You take this little eyeball like
Okay. So,
Basically, it's
and then
like
the trigger
Overwatch.
is if somebody gets close enough, I can snap a shot off or something.
Yeah, it's based off of your perception
Okay.
distance. If they're within your perception range, it's any action that an enemy model takes. You can take a quick action. Or if it's within twice your perception range, if it's an attack or it's It's actually on the other side of your card. I think.
And then she's going to move up behind this barrel for a double move.
If it's a movement or an attack, then you can do it.
And then... Okay, all my guys are done.
Okay. I have one left. No, two left. Two left.
Hey, Nate.
Yeah?
Are you familiar with that one song, The Rhythm Is Going to Get You?
Yeah?
I'm sure you are, but in this case, the rhythm is a Deathclaw.
Yeah. We'll see about that.
We will see that. I heard him talking earlier, and he was like, super mutant. That's some good protein. I could use some of that. Plus, it's infused with the rich radiation that Deathclaws crave.
All right. You said you were completely done?
I'm completely done. I've already picked up all my activation tokens. Because I'm advanced. Oh, I know what you're going to do now. You're a jerk. You're a big jerk. I just realized.
Not doing anything here.
Yeah, you keep doing nothing, okay? Okay, buddy.
I will
pal.
keep on doing nothing. Absolutely nothing.
But that's where their head is. Oh, God.
Oh, look at that siren he can't comprehend.
Yeah.
The priest will look at you, look at the javelin in you.
What is my choice? A blue?
But if you just happen to be joining us now, my name is Matt. I'm the host of the Frontier Gaming channel. With me tonight is Nate and Adam, and we're going through Fallout Wasteland Warfare, the new miniatures game from Modiphius, and we're just finally getting into combat now. We're playing through one of the scenarios. Holy crap, that was a hell of a charge.
Yeah, they have a very long charge.
Woof!
This is your leader, right?
Yes, that is the sole survivor leader is my lady is my leader. Okay, so she's gonna get munched
So
on.
I charged. So what does that mean, Adam?
So whenever you charge, it doesn't generate an attack. It just generates a bonus for you. So whenever you charge, you get to choose whether you're going to add a black or a green dice to your next attack.
Black is damage. Green is
Accuracy. Yep.
what do I need? That's based off of my melee, right? So I need
Yeah,
a
so
6.
you would need a 6.
So I'm going to do a black.
You want a black?
Yeah.
So this will go out here to show that you need black.
Okay.
And that is your charge bonus.
That's his charge bonus because he doesn't have it doesn't generate an actual attack to charge. So he has to spend his next action to actually attack. you,
Okay,
and
so
So now that is done.
So he did his move, his charge. He ended, but he doesn't get to attack until his
next turn, if he attacks
Gotcha.
the survivor, the sole survivor, he'll be able to add that black dice.
Wah wah wee wah. Okay.
I will point this out though. You do have the guy with the quick action. Does he have an opportunity to shoot me as I charge in?
Oh, that's
Yes,
a
he
good
would.
point. Okay, so how do I check to see whether I can do that?
Well, you would just need line of sight, basically.
Okay, we definitely got that.
The only issue is you'd be shooting into melee.
Okay, so there's
So-
it doesn't like trip like halfway through, like it gets within a certain range and I get to
Well,
attack.
you could do it after his first initial move, which would have been back here.
Back here.
What's his perception range?
His perception range
It's in the bottom left corner.
green.
Green.
So probably wouldn't be close enough to trigger back there.
Well, would he have? Is he within 2 green?
Oh,
Because it
well,
triggers
let's find
off a
out.
movement or an attack at double your perception range. So yeah, I think
So
that
yes.
Okay.
So you could shoot at him back there.
Oh, okay. Well, crap. Let's do that. If we could
do
just
that.
kill him right now, that would be fantastic.
That would.
Probably
But
won't
he has
happen.
5 hit points.
We've got 5 hit points.
So-
I don't think I can get there from here.
It's a quick action, so it'll be at -2 to whatever stat you're using.
Okay, fair.
And in this game, you can shoot through your own models just fine. Basically, you're saying get out of the way or duck or whatever, and then you just shoot over your head. So
But
Okay.
the Deathclaw's base is bigger than even my base is here as Super Mutants,
Yeah.
so he would.
the Deathclaw blocks line of sight.
Now, here's the real question. Am I using short range or long range with the assault rifle?
Well, you would measure your range.
Oh, okay. So
So he would
it would
be over
almost
here.
definitely be long range here.
So it's in green.
So it'd be long range.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that means I get 1 black, and that's about it. And at -2, my perception is 6. That's actually really respectable.
Yeah, so
I
you
think.
need a 4.
So I need a 4. Okay. Well, that's a 5, so
you
not
miss,
so much.
And you use your eyeball token.
Yep,
there.
and that it goes away.
Okay. But I wanted to make sure you knew that you could.
I do appreciate that because that's the point of this game is
Yeah.
learning all the little fun rules and situations that we can find ourselves in.
All right, so I am now done activating. You're done with your quick, so I think that's it then. We don't-
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
so now
Good game,
that-
sir. Good
Yeah,
game.
all
No,
right.
no, no.
So the Deathclaw activates, and it says
Oh, no.
basically that its first priority.
I'm not ready
is
for this.
If it's engaged, it makes an attack, which it's not engaged. So the next thing,
In
it will
either
charge
case,
the nearest model.
which is I don't know if it's that one or that one. It's going to
Well,
be
let's
one of mine.
find out.
And then it'll move towards the closest model that has line of sight to. So we need to check see who he
Earthquake.
has line of sight to.
Oh,
I think because of that wall, he doesn't.
So it's going to
I
have
would
to
think
be
it's probably going to be that.
You know,
Mutant
over
Hound
there.
over there.
Okay.
son of a gun.
Yeah. Hey, look, I
But he
made
moves
sure it was
yellow.
one of my guys for you.
He's slow
Appreciate
though, so he moves
Oh, okay.
yellow.
He's very slowly
So-
coming to kill me.
There'd be 1, and then
Now, is he considered heroic?
he is not. No.
Okay. But there are heroic Deathclaws? Maybe. Who knows?
I guess you could make him heroic if
Yeah.
you really wanted to. But no, he can't even, if he rolls a cog when he's attacking, he can't even get a short action out of it.
You ever play that old Fallout Tactics game that came out? Because you could actually recruit a Deathclaw, and
Oh, wow.
when he joined my team, that was all I would do was run around in trenches just killing people with him. It's hilarious. Good
So,
fun. Good
all
clean
right.
fun.
So I'll pick up all these.
Yep. There you go.
I have
And you
a
keep your
feeling-
little charge bonus there.
Yep, I have a feeling that I'm going to be losing a mutant hound.
I got more than a
To
feeling that is going to
Deathclaw.
be the case.
Well, hopefully you kill him first, then, and then that way he charges one of your
Just so
guys.
you know, he charges green.
Oh, okay, so that's
So-
quite a charge range then. Okay, so get the hell out of Dodge is what you're saying.
Okay, so you.
Or leave the mutant hound alive so that he goes after him.
Here's my question: what range do I have to be at to use one of like the sirens?
You have to be in base contact.
Ew. And does it take an action?
No.
Oh, okay.
You just have to be in base contact and not engaged.
Well, I am available.
Yeah, so am I. The
Oh
enslaved.
no! You jerk! You traitor human!
Now
Go back to
remember,
your
it's-
crappy.
When he
mutants.
does that, it's pushed away or towards the siren. So if he activates that one, it's going to go that way or this way.
Yeah, I'm figuring if I can get to this one and push it, you
could
know,
push
that
it,
way.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or
with
I
me.
could just have this guy here walk up over there and.
Stop using your superior tactics to beat me, Nathan. Stop that.
What turn are you at?
This would be, that was the end of turn 2, so
Okay,
now
This is
three.
turn 3. Okay. Guess we should have grabbed the dice, but that's fine. We'll remember. You'll help us out, right, chat? Right.
Turn 3. 1,
There it is. Nice. We got there. Okay,
You
so
still have less models than me, which means you. Have
you're
the
about to have
choice.
less models than me. I'm gonna kill you.
No.
Okay. Actually, how tough is dog meat? Anyways, so.
There are free strikes in this game.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you for reminding me. So we're gonna ready and attack
All right.
and see if we can. What do we got? We got. Oh, we don't have any.
So
no.
it's your heroic character, so you get to roll your
Roll my
dice
blue.
first.
Let's see. So we got an
You
extra
got
quick
one-
action,
You got one free quick action.
and now I can shoot into melee, but it's like at a -2, right?
Yeah, it's at a -2, and they're basically counted as having cover, so they'd be -2.
So +1 armor.
Plus 1 armor.
Gotcha. And we haven't seen the armor stat yet because I have yet to hit anything, but we'll probably see it
I'm sure
soon.
you will now.
I'm sure we're fine. Yeah. But if I did, as you said, if I wanted to try and step away, he would get a free attack on me, which I think would probably be pretty good for him.
As long as he sees it.
So what we're gonna do
Adam attempted it last
I
night.
could melee, even though I don't have a melee weapon. You can have there. Everybody gets basically an improvised weapon stat, which is
1 damage and 1 green dice.
pretty crummy.
Yeah, it's
So,
pretty crummy.
so we're gonna try and take the penalty, I think, and go with my laser rifle at short range. So we got. The marksmanship only works at long range. That's too bad. So we're just gonna get a black and a blue.
Oops, we're gonna beat him up. Black.
Yep, that's it.
Black and blue.
And my perception stat is basically I'm looking for a 4 or lower with the modifiers. And I get a crit
Yep. Oh yeah, that's a crit. Yeah.
Yep, that's great.
and a Nuka-Cola, which I can use to trigger my one of my abilities on the laser rifle, which one of my damage would ignore his armor, which is kind of nice. So we're getting at least one through there.
Well,
and then-
you're actually blocking another armor from your black dice, so
Oh,
you would
even
actually
better.
go through 2 armor. If you
But
did
I
that.
only have 1 armor.
But
Well, you have 2 because of the close combat, right? Or do you have no armor usually?
No, 1 armor usually.
Okay, so it'd be up to a 2, but I'm at -2 right
Correct.
now.
Yep.
So, and then I get a
So-
critical for my weapon.
so
Yep.
you hit, so you get a critical,
Okay.
and you rolled a critical, so you get another.
Dope.
So you're halfway there.
Yeah. So the cool thing is the heroes, they have this critical thing they can build up like their VATS gauge or whatever. And once I get to
Because you
4, I
rolled
can
the
cash it in for
exclamation mark, which
enhanced
gives you
damage.
1, and every time you
on
hit
the
with your
characters.
weapon with a heroic character, you get.
Yeah, Nate, didn't you know that?
No, it didn't.
Oh, okay, cool. Yay, we're all learning stuff. Okay, so I hit. I'm piercing an armor. I'm doing 2 energy damage right now.
Okay, and I take 2 damage then, since I can't roll off any armor there.
These are them, right?
Oh, yep.
Sorry, I kind of threw all my tokens that kind of look similar to each other before I knew what they
That was
did.
actually a quick action, so you haven't actually done
No,
your
no,
2
that was a
actions.
regular
Oh,
action.
was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or else I'd be looking for 2s to hit.
Yeah.
I'll probably end up doing that, but
It was
second.
-2 because he's using his rifle in melee.
Yeah. So we'll do it again. And I got a fail and another quick action.
Is it an X?
Yes, it was. Sorry, before I bubbled it. So
It was the X with the.
it was an X with a cog, so that result means it failed, but you get a quick action result. I failed quickly, so quickly I could try again. But now I'm looking for 2, so I've got 2 quick actions. So we'll shoot again, 2 or lower. Well, okay, we got a critical. And 2. Oh, okay, so I can trigger a second ability now. For 2 Coca-Cola, I can set you alight, as it says in the rule book. It's very, very English, and basically put a burning effect on the dog. But you do have armor this time because I didn't get any pierce. So you need to roll a 1 or lower on that red dice. Nope. So you're going to take 2 more energy damage, and you're on fire.
Okay. Also, he's gonna die on his activation. So he's
Temporarily out of it.
Yeah.
yeah. So
That's
he's pretty much dead.
so sad.
How come you got to shoot so many times? You didn't even do that.
It's because I wasn't rolling that many Nuka-Cola bottles.
Oh.
Boom, boom, boom. It's the old spray and pray approach to Wasteland Warfare.
And then you get 2 more criticals markers because you rolled another critical. So you're actually full on your crit meter.
The good thing
Okay.
is as soon as he activates, though, he's going to kill himself. And then look, you're the closest to the Deathclaw.
You're a real piece of work. You know that, Nate.
You're the one that fired into him 14 times.
It was only 13. Take it easy, okay? I'm sorry. If a giant mutant death hound goes and jumps up in my face, I'm gonna kill it.
Now, you still have 1 quick action left.
I do.
Could use it to try and run away.
And actually, I think I
and
am
just
going to
take
do
the
that.
hit because you are at full armor right now.
And you suck.
So, like,
Apparently.
even if he hits you and you miss your armor roll, you still aren't going to take damage.
Okay, so my normal move is a yellow. It downgrades to an orange for a move. So go ahead and make your strike, sir. Do your worst, please.
So,
That would be
this is a
fantastic.
quick attack, but you also charge, so you can still use your charge bonus.
Okay.
So you get your extra
Ooh,
black.
okay, that's a good point. Yeah, I forgot about
So I
that.
get a black, a yellow, and a blue. Okay.
And you're normally
You can
looking
do
for
it.
a 6, but because it's a quick action, you're
I believe in
looking
you,
for a
Nate.
4.
Okay.
Help.
So a 6, so I miss. But it would have been extra 3
Oh,
damage.
wow,
I would have
gosh.
ignored.
Yeah, that would have.
Unfortunately,
Brutal.
Yeah, that
because it was a
would've
quick action. Yep.
Okay, well, I'm not sad about that then.
All right.
One of the things that's really interesting about this game, though, is after you complete your action in your melee, you can actually slide around the bases to engage more people if you want, or kind of position yourself a little bit better. So it kind of brings an extra little level of tactical flexibility there. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, you can slide around so that the next person can charge after you.
Yep. Get in, get your hits, get out of the way.
Yep.
Well, that was unfortunate.
I think that'll be more important with like the larger model count factions like the Raiders and whatnot. Going in there with their brass knuckles, like, come on.
Or just having a lot of large base minis.
Oh, yeah. Because you can actually travel quite a distance on the larger bases. You should try that with the Deathclaw, see how far you can get wrapping around it. So, we talked earlier, you mentioned that there's limb damage in the game. How does that happen?
So in the middle.
So basically, the main way is a weapon stat line will say that if you roll a certain thing, you'll get that. Typically on the blue dice. So like on the hounds and on dog meat, if you roll the blast when you're rolling his attack on someone,
Oh, okay.
you'll break their arm basically, and basically
Yeah,
that gives
so
them a
if you
negative
see
2.
that down here, there's a little nuclear mushroom cloud right there. And then there's kind of tough to see, but it's like an arm and a cast, so you can disable their arm that way.
Oh, it means that you use your throw stat. So the
You
grenade.
throwing grenades.
So it's blue for you by your agility.
Oh, okay. So it'd be blue range.
It's pretty easy to remember. The old mind player.
So basically, if you have a broken arm, you're at a -2 to all your skills. If you're
Okay.
if you have a broken leg, you're slow, which means you use one size shorter.
Okay, and does that stack with like other things? Like if you're doing quick action and you get a broken leg,
Yeah.
are you down to like an orange?
Yep.
And that's kind of the minimum?
Yeah, the orange is the shortest you can go. If you're already at orange, you can't get any slower.
Gotcha. That's your belly crawl stat.
Exactly.
So you know how it has that shape of a doorway?
So if I were to,
You're gonna try and throw a grenade in there?
no. If I were to go through this, I would go at one length. If I were to have the dog move through this,
Jump
I would
through the
go-
brick.
To jump through the
Do
wall?
one
Yeah, I would
left
say it would
side.
be one shorter.
which is a yellow then.
Yeah, there seems to be
So we're gonna go with this dog.
except for the mechanism.
All the dogs.
Hoping most of the people that are watching are Fallout fans, but anybody planning to get into Fallout 76? I know we were talking about it a little bit last night.
Yeah,
Gonna be playing that?
I don't know. I've kind of been weaning myself off of video games.
I mean,
Painting miniatures and
hey, that's
socializing with actual people. So
what?
I know.
Astounding.
And then this mutant hound is going to charge right there.
Son of a gun! These dogs!
I'll get a black. Hopefully I'll be able to use it this time.
Ah, you are the dot worst dot.
Well, you do have 3 models right around him that have not activated yet.
Yep. That's true. Yep. We got that going for us. Okay, well I'm going to go to my ready action, and we're gonna ready dog meat. How about that? And then I'm gonna pass.
There is a bonus for outnumbering your opponent in melee.
Oh right, you get an extra green dice.
Extra green dice.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
pretty nice. That's actually really nice. I have a feeling it's gonna be one of those mechanics that are crucial to like the Raiders again.
Yeah, and it helps you if you're shooting in melee so that you can actually hit with a reduced skill.
Oh yeah, I hadn't thought about that.
Okay.
So since my survivor's already in melee, if had somebody else charge up, they would get the extra green dice for accuracy. Nice. Okay. We're getting there. Does everybody get like this black dice bonus when they do a charge action, or is that just a dog thing?
No, everyone, whenever they charge, you get to choose either a green dice or a black dice. Like the other side of that is the green dice symbol.
Oh, okay, I see.
Um,
Nice. Okay.
There are some.
Well, you're more accurate now, but
There are some models that have the war cry ability.
like the Deathclaw.
Yes, and like the brute, his brute has it as well, which will let him. He can take the chance at a dice off between the both of you on your skills, and if he wins, he gets a black and a green dice.
Oh wow.
And
Okay.
if he fails, he gets nothing.
I'm not intimidated by your noises that you make. Move in the woods. Hut, 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 hut. You can do it, Nate. I believe. Do the things. Execute the plans.
I am.
See your vision.
And I am going to charge.
End your turn. Sounds good.
This guy.
What? We were supposed to get to the cave entrance and then duel like gentlemen. What is this?
So I'll take a black
Yeah,
there
you're
too.
nothing but a horrible super mutant after all.
Well, I have a sledgehammer.
What
so-
happened to the milk of human kindness?
Well, you got a power armor right there to do something. So
Paladin Dance dislikes this.
okay.
Do you have an attack, or is that just going to be going
No, that
on
was
next
the
round?
movement and then a charge.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Brutal. Okay. So my action, we're going to ready aspirant Goddard, and then we're going to execute the plan.
Okay.
Sigma Alpha Beta. Here we go. So Goddard is going to go ahead, and he's going to do a charge, and he's going red. So plenty of range. He's going to come on over to this super hound.
Okay.
And then so I get a black or a green dice.
Black or a green dice.
Okay. So his strength is 8, so I feel that's going to be pretty accurate as it is.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and take an extra black dice.
Okay.
Who is this supposed to be on? That's supposed to be on him, right? Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Something that stops magic.
And then, he makes his attack right now. So we've got,
So this is your second action.
this is my second action. He's got a baseball bat that has a black and a yellow, plus my skill. So my skill is, but then I also get a green because we are now ganging up on you. Sounds right? Sounds good? Sounds happy?
Did I?
Oh, and then
I
again-
moved this turn, right?
The dog?
Yeah, that dog.
Yeah.
So I didn't put it in. Sorry.
Oh, okay. And then I've got an extra black dice for this thing. Is this used up then?
Yes.
Okay. I guess I didn't really need that then, but hey, we're observing all the rules. All right, here we go. Baseball bat to the head from power armor. This should be bloody.
Did you give yourself an extra black dice?
I do
Because-
have one extra for that, and then one for the baseball bat itself, plus black and
Plus,
yellow.
plus one more black because if you're strength 8 or higher and take a melee attack, you automatically get a black dice.
No
Just because
way! Wow. Okay, can I borrow black dice? Shanks, bud. Wow, this could be really bad. Melee's good. Melee could be real good, especially got power armor. Okay, so we got a cog, which means I get a quick action.
Yes. However, because he's not heroic, the only quick action you can take is prepare.
Okay,
So you'll get the little eye
we'll pop up
icon. Yep, there you go.
prepare there. And but is that a hit?
The cog, yes, the cog and the exclamation mark are count as 1.
Okay, counts as ones. Okay,
So
cool.
that is a success.
Okay, so we are piercing and armor, so you don't get your armor.
Okay.
And then we are doing
An extra 3 damage.
Yeah, so I've got 1 normal,
Plus
and
3
then
more, so you
plus-
just did 4 damage.
4 of your finest damages, sir.
Garbage.
It is. It's a baseball bat on a super hound while I'm wearing power armor.
I'm gonna lose my hounds again, just like that.
I mean, you send them out.
Well, hey, I'm tying you up a little bit.
You sure are.
So it was 4
Usually I
damage.
have to pay extra
Yes.
for that.
4 damage, so 2 and 2.
And then he's pretty much done.
Okay.
So I could slide around now. Actually, I think I will.
Or
To engage him as well, so I can give some bonuses to my next guy that might be in combat.
Even though
would,
he
would,
has
you,
no
would, you,
action.
would you like a suggestion?
I would love a suggestion. This is what
So-
we're all here for,
Your survivor behind the barrel has not activated yet, correct?
right?
So if you swung on the super mutant, you could then pivot them around so that the mutant is between you and the Deathclaw.
Ah, interesting.
Because
Okay.
otherwise, because that one dog is going to die as soon as he activates from the burning.
Right.
So
So
he's
we
not
want to
gonna be
make
there
sure we've got
anymore, so.
some. Offer him up another tasty victual instead of my own
Currently,
guys.
that survivor will be the closest.
Okay.
model to the
Yes.
Deathclaw at the end of the turn. So just something to think
Okay.
about.
No, that is absolutely something to think about. You're in for it now, Nate.
So it's my go?
No, actually. So now I got to go with dog meat
Oh, you
because
have.
I had 2 on this
Ready?
one. Yep. So he's going to go ahead and do a charge onto the.
So he's allowed to move even though he had no action.
Yeah, it's a
End of
like-
melee thing,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
an end of melee thing.
So dog meat's going to charge in,
It's called a slide.
protect his territory now, and he's going to get a charge bonus. We'll take a black, so we got strength 5, so it's just going to be the 1 extra, or excuse me. So it's a yellow, a green, and a blue. 1 black for the charge, and then do I get 2 greens for having 2 people in base to base with him? Two
No,
other
it's just
people?
you're either outnumbered or you're not.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So it's just a hard check one way or the other. Okay, cool. So here we go with the dog bite. 2 damage base. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, and I guess I need to roll my skill. So a 6 is not going to be good enough. Well, actually, it drops down to a 5,
Minus a 5.
which is what I need. Is there any other modifiers there?
Is there a he? No, he needs an 8.
Oh,
His knife symbol is next
Oh, it's
to
on his agility, you're
yeah,
right.
So all the the stats that they use for their different attacks and abilities aren't set.
not always on the same stat. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good to know.
So like Dogmeat uses his agility to determine how many hit points he has because his defense is based off of him being able to
And being
move around
nimble and moving around.
Exactly,
Okay.
rather than being a hardy creature.
Wow. Okay, wow, that's okay. Well, then I
So, yeah.
definitely hit. And then I did 1 star. Do I have anything that works on a star? He gets a quick action. So we already said that the only thing he could do is have a.
Actually,
what's that?
Where did he start from?
He was over here.
Okay, so
Or
is
over
he
here.
within the read the Soul Survivors card? It might be.
Oh, that's right, because he's a dog handler.
Yes.
So dogs can search using perception if Soul Survivor is heroic. Nearby dogs at the start of their activation are also heroic during their activation.
Yes.
So was I supposed to roll a blue beforehand and all that?
So
Oh, but
what's
it also
what's her
means-
range? Like the
oh.
it'd be the I think it's the blue. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you were within blue. So
Oh, we can check. Yeah, it was definitely within blue there. So okay, so
so that means during his activation he can accumulate crits. They'll go away at the end of the turn at the end of his activation if he doesn't have enough to actually attack with.
okay, how
to
many?
use it.
You need 2, which
Yeah.
actually isn't bad because if I had rolled a
If
crit,
if
then-
you'd rolled
yeah.
a crit and hit, then you would have gotten. You could have.
Well,
crit on
that's
the
really
second
interesting. So dog meat rises to the occasion. But I guess what I'm trying to say here, Nate, is your dog's dead. We're piercing the 1 armor that you have, and
one.
then
Doing an extra damage.
doing an extra damage, which is 3 now. Here you go, buddy. You all right?
No.
No? Okay.
My dogs always go down
Sorry.
first.
Well, you always send them in first. So.
Well, that's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, they're hounds. Now all the freaky deaky guys are going to be coming up. So that was Moontack, and he gets a free action, so I'm just going to take a move, I think. Because he's still heroic for his
He's heroic,
for the
so-
cog he got.
Because he's heroic, he can actually take any of the of the actions that are on your heroic
I think we will
card.
just take a move then. So he goes down from a red to an orange.
He can also charge though.
No! Wow.
Well,
Okay.
because he's heroic, he gets the access to the abilities on the heroic card. So if you look on the heroic card, it gives you access to an attack, an
That's
extra
right, you do.
briefcase thing, or
Boom. All those things.
so yeah, he can do any of that stuff. So if he wants to charge, he can charge right now.
I don't think I
It
want to
would be
charge.
a quick charge, so it'd be shorter.
Yeah. No, I think we'll just take the move and try to get him out of line of sight here. Wow, dog meat is really good. That's awesome.
I was
Yeah,
really
particularly if you keep him
Yeah.
relatively close to the soul survivor,
Yeah,
which
no,
is
that
why
makes
you
sense.
only get 5.
That's so thematic and fluffy, and I love it. That's fantastic. But otherwise, it is now your turn, Nate. I'm sorry
right.
that took so long.
Let's see here. What's the best
Yeah. I think Alchemist is responding to the 8 strength rule, but just go for the face every time with that. That seems like a smart plan.
So I'm going to ready the aviator.
That's what
Pass.
makes the
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Goddard just went up a few notches in my book. I thought he was just kind of.
especially if you get him a better weapon than a baseball.
Oh yeah, on a campaign that'd be fantastic. There's no rules where it's like WYSIWYG like 40k or anything where
No.
he's got a chainsaw, he's got to have a chainsaw.
That's why I got a plasma rifle.
Well, I mean, for the starter set, I could see there's exceptions.
No,
but-
I've heard they're actually intending on coming out with weapon packs
Ooh,
to actually
okay.
be able to, like, if you want to do WYSIWYG, you could actually make a bunch of different models with weapons. I think that'd be insane.
I would just because, I don't know.
Just because
I
there's
geek
so
out on
many
that kind of
weapons
stuff.
in the
There
Fallout
is.
universe, I think
It's like, I got a
hard.
slightly better plasma rifle this week. Do I
Yeah.
really want to get rid of my sniper rifle I've been using?
Yeah, so.
Chop, 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 you know.
But it'll like for the people who enjoy the hobby aspect of modeling and stuff like that. it'll give
Or
them
what
the
I'll
option.
probably end up doing is have 20 different versions of power armor with all the different weapon
Exactly.
types.
And then you can just take all power armor.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna ready a survivor right there, a settler. Now, with all these settlers, is there going to be Brahmin caravans eventually?
There's actually scenarios with like your.
Oh yeah, that's
You're
right. There was one.
actually
You got to escort it.
yeah.
Escort missions, guys. Woo!
Yep.
You're
Oh,
passed.
you're
I'm just
passing?
readying the one.
Okay. I will ready my brute and pass.
He is a brute. I'm going to ready my last settler, and then we got to activate them. So, we'll activate this lady, and we're going to do a melee attack on you. And it's horrible because it's going to be an improvised weapon. I do outnumber you, so I do get a green. I get a skill. It's going to be off my strength, which is 3, so not great. And then it's just 1 black?
Correct.
Or is it just 1 damage? For the improvised weapon?
No, it's just 1 green die.
Just 1 green
damage,
die.
1 green die.
Okay.
You could shoot.
That's true. I hadn't considered the obvious choice there.
But-
So, because that's even a better chance. I think melee, you gotta use melee. Even though I did it earlier. Okay, so we'll
You would
switch on over to
he
the
would just
assault
get the
rifle.
extra armor, and it would be a -2 to your attack.
Gotcha. So we're gonna get another green and a black. And then we'll see how we do here. Assault rifle away. And that you can still do the combat slide after you do a ranged attack? Or does it have to be a melee? Maybe that's what I was thinking. Yes, I'm going to go with that one. I'm going to lie and retroactively say.
performing a close combat attack.
Yeah.
Huh, okay. Well, I've got 2 actions, so let's go ahead and do this first one.
Okay. So you're gonna.
So I'm going to miss hard with a 7. And Does that Nuka-Cola give me anything here? It does not.
He's not a heroic, so.
Okay.
He doesn't-
And then I will wait for the determination whether I need to do a slide now or later.
No, it's still considered a close.
Cool, we'll just do another one then. Here we go. Again, looking for a 4.
And you don't have to hit, you just have to do
Oh, okay.
close combat attack to perform the slide.
Cool.
And I was wrong, it's strength 7 or more gets the black dice.
Oh.
So,
You got the Casio beatbox. Is that the speaker up there? Oh man. So I roll it down to a
so
3.
just remember your aviator and your brew, you get that.
It's just going to be 2 damages, but you do get an armor roll and all that.
I do.
Fun stuff.
You're attacking my super mutant. And he has, and it's ballistic, so he has an armor of 2.
So you got to roll the red armor dice, which is basically a D4, and you want to have
And I got a 3, so nothing.
you want to be closest without going over. It's Price is Right for armor.
All right, so you did how much?
2 whole damage.
2 damage.
2 physical damage. I'm sorry if I did not say that. But. And then we'll do the slip and slide
Okay.
on over to this side.
Okay.
And we will then activate the second survivor, who is going to
You
make
have to maintain base contact when you perform your slide.
Oh,
you
so
can't
was I
just-
not able to slide there? I can't slide past my own guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
So
bad news bears.
you would go over here then.
Well, can I move through this?
Oh no, my guy's in the way then too, huh? You can't
No,
you
not
can
really.
get around your dog.
No, the dog's
The dog's not
the
based
barrel
on
is the question there. Okay, well we'll just say that I am.
Yeah, you just have to
stuck.
maintain base to base contact.
Gotcha. Okay, so he doesn't get to slide as far. So
I'll check. But
that's fine. We'll keep rolling. So the other survivor's settler's gonna activate. I keep calling it that. They're a survivor team, but they're just settlers. Which move at a yellow.
It turns into a radio.
So move a 1.
It feels as though it's
I'm playing much different this time than I did last night.
I can tell you got a little bit of chutzpah and moxie and vigor. So we're going to end in base to base there. And do I want to blow it? I think I do. Just to be, I'm going to activate the air horn over here, I think.
So closer,
No.
away.
Yeah.
okay, yeah, you can, because it has to follow the same rules as movement, and you can pass through your own guys as long as you do not end overlapping. So
Okay.
you can't pass through your own.
Okay, well that's cool. Cool, we'll just flip on over there then. Over there with dogs meats. Actually, we'll cozy up to that brick wall, I think. Okay, and then my other survivor moved over there, and he's gonna blow the air horn to ward away the Deathclaw. So how does that work?
So you want it to move away or towards you?
I want it to move away. I feel like Aspirant Goddard can do for this one lone mutant here.
I think it's in orange distance away or towards.
Okay, so we're gonna go directly away from the siren. So, oops, my turn to move the forest. Looks about like that. How does that look, Nate? Oops, whoa, that's going underneath. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Does that look okay?
Yep.
All right. And then I'll pop in. Hey, get away from here. It's going to be noisy. You don't like it, Deathclaw.
Yeah.
He must be made out of like Venom symbiote or something.
Maybe. Did you see that yet?
I did,
haven't
yeah.
seen it.
We saw it last week.
Cool.
It was fun. A lot of fun.
Is that all your guys now?
That is everybody
activated this
all
turn?
done.
Oh,
Yes.
everybody.
So you have free reign.
Okay. So I have that.
This is probably yours
These
because that's
two.
mine. That's mine.
So we'll just go ahead and activate. He just dies because he automatically takes 1 fire damage before I get a chance to roll it off. So that dog is dead.
Yay.
Long live the dogs.
Poor Poochies. I feel bad.
Vive la France!
Vive la France! And there's all those tokens.
Here, and there his guy right there. There. And then.
Hey Jeff, how's it going, man?
So I ready.
It's pretty cool. I knew I was going to enjoy it when I was
activated
reading
him,
the
so
book
that
and
means
started
these have to
kind of figuring out the flavor and the rules
Well,
behind
he's
them.
done, so
But
everything.
I really can't wait to crack
technically
open the
this
campaign
turn I
book
put
and
that
start
on there
building
and I
towards that.
activate him. So anything that has those counters has to go. So I have to do them before I do
Just
this.
want that Raider pack to come out.
Because he doesn't have a marker.
Yeah. But
Because if you have the choice, eat people. That's what I say.
Well,
You get it, super mutants.
well, we
Eating
are
people's the
going
best.
to- the aviator.
Announced factions, there's actually quite a bit. I was kind of rattling them off earlier, but there's survivors, there's going to be Minutemen, there's Institute, Brotherhood of Steel, there's going to be all the bots. I don't know how the bots are going to fit into the faction scheme, but Railroad's going to be in there as well. I thought there was another one or two I was missing. Super Mutants, obviously. Yeah, so that's like 7 right there. Yeah, if you go on Modifius's website, they have all the rendered sculpts of the guys that are coming out. Because it's all the characters basically from Fallout 4, plus all the major factions there. And then they're going back in time to like Fallout 2 and 3 as well. Hey buddy, hey pal, hey guy. What you doing?
Well, unfortunately, I can't see you because of the door.
Unfortunately, you say.
Yes, unfortunately.
Well, you could use your dog because they don't need line of sight to. Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah.
Oh, they're all dead.
That one's done. Double move.
Cheap shots tonight. That's what I'm all about. We're gonna have to figure out like a Sunday afternoon campaign day or something for this game.
You want to throw a grenade into that block of 3 enemies right there?
That's the grenade guy right there.
What's that?
That's the grenade
Oh, that's
guy
your
right
grenade
there.
guy?
Brotherhood of Steel for life. Death to the Robopita.
You didn't say that.
Oh. PETA?
Robopita. Maybe I'm. I don't know. That sounds dangerous right there.
What's with you and running away all the time?
Well, she's over there. We're gonna make
Okay.
an interesting.
Because we're in
there.
turn.
This is turn 3.
This is still turn 3. Okay.
So this will be the end of turn 3 here.
And then this guy is going
You're
to.
gonna turn your body into a couch for my cave.
He's going to move over there and he's going to activate this, which is going to send him. It's sitting right there, so it's going to send him that way or come closer, but we're going to send him that
Closer.
way.
Okay. So we got
It's right here.
about like that. I think.
So he can go over there.
It's gonna flippin'sy. What are you doing? No.
And he is unimpeded, so he's not affected by difficulty.
Yeah, he don't care about no trees.
Okay. That was.
The railroad is Robopita. Okay, got it. Okay. Yes, because synths is people too, apparently.
And he could only activate it once, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because he does have a second action, so that was just a move to there.
Yep.
I guess
Actually, yes.
don't need to really prepare because nothing I can see. Well, I guess I could see through. We can see through this, right? You said.
Yeah, it's just area. I mean, as long as it's not like actual blocking line of sight. Yeah, I'd say you got him. Your base is big enough. I think you can see around that stuff.
I don't think I have the range to do anything with that though. So.
You can throw your hammer really hard.
Green and black.
It's like Braveheart style. Do it.
Green and black.
That's pretty long range.
That's pretty long range, but not long enough.
Not that long.
Right there. Nope. Okay. Yeah. I guess
Institute
I
going to be a
can
faction.
prepare.
Yeah, they already said Institute's going to be a faction. If I
Yeah,
missed
I'll do
that in my,
just in case she decides to come a little closer.
yeah, I'm pretty excited for them. Synths and Raiders. Go
Alrighty.
high tech, low tech.
So that's it. It's the end. He gets to do his stuff.
All right, so I
Then
would
the
say
giant
the
sentry
closest
bots.
model in line of sight would be that super mutant.
That one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd say him, right?
Yeah.
So he moves yellow.
Don't care about no trees.
Doesn't care about the trees.
He's here to mess up people's days. And then charge.
Probably because his charge is the
Blue. Oh, it's a green. Okay. Not quite a blue.
Did I say blue?
No, that's
But
nothing.
he has a giant base.
He does have a giant base,
That's
so-
more than enough to charge up there.
Pew!
So he'll get into base contact with that super
He's
mutant,
giving you the booty.
and he's going to
Yeah, tail lash.
use his battle cry.
Okay.
So, if you want to roll for the Deathclaw,
Sure.
you are looking to get in 11 or less. So don't roll an X.
Think
I
that
have
should
a
be
10.
pretty easy. Am I rolling any other dice, or is
No.
it just what's on the
It's
card?
just skill.
Hey, I got a crit.
There you go. Doesn't matter. But so that's a 1.
I have a 10.
He had a 10, but he failed his because you needed a. What is that? Your normal super mutant?
What? I thought it was his back. Oh. This? Yeah.
Your normal super mutant.
Yeah.
So the fist icon is by what?
here.
The strength. So you needed a 6.
Okay.
So you failed. So the Deathclaw will get a black and a green dice on his next attack.
Okay.
He would also push, but there's nowhere for him to push.
I got a black right here,
Oh, you
so and just one more then. Cool. So extra accuracy, extra damage on his next attack.
No, because he moved.
He
then
moved
charged.
and he charged, so he's already.
So it'll be the end of next turn.
Okay.
What's going to be hilarious is when I just eat all these free strikes from you. Oh wait, except I don't have to because you're engaged here, so I can just walk away for free.
Yep. As long as he's engaged by another model, you can
That
just
he's
walk away
fighting.
for free.
Yeah. Nice. Boo. Very nice. I'm excited. That.
Also, with your Overwatch, you could shoot at the Deathclaw if you wanted to.
What, and make it angry? No, no, I don't think so. We will not be doing that today, sir. With my 44 revolver. Can I shoot out of melee with that?
1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2,
I don't know. I've never had anyone want to.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4. Am I missing
Not that I want to,
another-
just kind of a mental exercise.
Am I missing anything? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's what I have. 4. Okay.
Somebody please paint that Deathclaw. He looks like a GPU failure glitch. Well, I mean, most of them do at this point, but yeah, I think I need to figure out what faction I'm going to be playing. Then I'll probably get those guys painted up.
Adam's working on the resin version of all these.
Yeah,
That's what
that's
he's painting.
the plastic is nice to get the cheap figures out the door, but I think the resin is really where it's going to be at. For
Well,
looks
I
like
just wanted to be able to play with my stuff while I'm painting the resin stuff.
Oh,
that
okay,
way I
there
can
you go.
Still play and teach people how to play with the plastic stuff while I'm painting.
fantastic. That sounds like a great plan.
He's going to use his last level.
Okay, so we're on turn 4 now, or turn
Yep.
5?
That
Turn
would be
4.
That was the end of turn 3, so now we're on turn 4.
And now I have 4 models. How many do you have?
More than 4. You're
So
welcome.
I have it now. So where's
Yes,
that
now
arrow?
you are the ones who are the go firsters.
Okay.
18 also.
Les Pixel, you're offering to paint my Deathclaw.
So
Thanks, bud.
I can push him away right now.
You could.
Yeah, okay, so that's good.
And looks fine.
Oh, can you push him out of melee?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Saturn will just make him run.
How did you looking to block?
Does he get a free strike?
How does that even happen? Because I look too close.
It's a move, so technically yes.
Haha! See, you're going to kill a Deathclaw.
No, I'm not.
But you
We'll
could.
see. So we are going to ready and activate my enslaved tech, and he is going to use the wrench, the sirens, and he's going to push him away.
Okay. So
So
you
it's
can
right
go
here. So orange.
What, back like this? Right?
No!
That's directly away?
Okay.
So as you go into this
As
room,
best you can.
see
Hey,
arrows.
clotheslining my guy as he goes by.
Now, you only get your charge bonus dice if your next action is to attack the target of your charge.
Okay, so they basically go away.
Yeah, unless you can somehow manage
Figure
to
out a
get
way to
him
get him to get the
back.
mutant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
before
So
the
now
end.
you're saying I get a free strike with my super mutant, huh?
If you want to. You
Go
don't have
ahead.
Well, I'm not going to do it.
to. Okay.
All right,
Strike,
attacking
right?
the Deathclaw. I'm sure nothing can possibly go
So
wrong.
I have, with my sledgehammer, I have 2 yellows. It's a free strike. Do I get any other bonus dice?
I don't think so, not as I recall.
No bonus dice, right?
For what now?
For a
6.
free strike?
If you're strength 7 or higher, you
Nope.
get a black one.
Nope. Okay. Okay. So just these right here.
Okay.
I need a 6. Or do I need less because it's a free strike?
It would be, it's a quick action, so it would be -2 from whatever your
Okay.
stat is. So if it's normally 6, you need a 4.
So 4 it is. And I got a
You got
sprocket, and that's it. And I do 2 damage, which probably bounces.
Okay.
It depends on.
So he has armor 3 + 1, so you need a 3. If you roll at least a 1, he takes no damage.
Well, there we go.
There you go.
Okay.
You thought you could hurt the Deathclaw.
Okay. So that's his free strike on that.
Huh.
And then that was no action for that. I guess this goes away then. And I might want him to just kind of hang out right there for right now. So
Okay.
he'll take another. Well, that was a free action anyway.
You can only have one of those at a time.
Yeah, he'll just take this back and then not do anything. So he is done.
Okay. I'm going to go with Aspirin Goddard, and then I'm going to activate him.
I'm gonna get another free strike.
No, you're not, because I'm going to smack you in the face.
I thought you wanted to run.
Yeah, from him, not from you. Come on. Get out of here. All right, so we got 2 black dice, 1 yellow, and then my skill. Let's see how we do. So it fails. I do get a quick action, which just means it's that crappy perception one. So that's no good.
He already has it on him. So.
Oh, yeah. Do those stay out until they get
That
used?
would go away until he
Okay.
activates,
Well,
so it would just go back.
It's back on there now.
But when that super mutant activates, and if he takes any action, you can do a quick attack against him.
Okay, and then we'll use the second attack to...
So it's not useless.
Yeah, fair. And then it's going to be a 6, which will hit with an extra damage. So we're up to 2 whole damage with 1 armor pierce.
So 1 armor pierce. So I have armor 1 then. Which I rolled 3, so that's nothing. So how much damage?
2.
So 4.
How much health does he have?
I'll look here in a second. Is this one on me too, or is this
Yeah.
on you guys?
That was
Okay.
He has endurance of 6. Health of 6.
So he's almost dead,
Yeah.
which means he's still a little bit alive. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and swing out, because I can't pass that brick area, so we'll just do that number. Just in case, like, hey, what about this guy? He's still up. Looks like a tasty snack, why not?
It's at regular size now.
So now it's my turn.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to ready the super mutant and activate him.
And you're going to walk away, got it.
And the first thing I'm going to do is drink my Nuka-Cola. So I heal 3 damage and add a nuke radiation, but I don't take radiation, right?
That's correct.
And I gain a sprocket.
A sprocket?
So I heal 3 of this damage.
Wow. Now, can I use my perception thing to do anything about this now?
As soon as he takes an action.
Just one action.
Oh, okay. So consuming a card does not take an action.
Yeah,
okay.
you can use one item at the beginning or the end of any action. So basically, you can use 2 things.
Oh, okay.
And what's the sprocket?
You get a quick action.
Quick
so
action.
Basically, he would get the
Perception
not
thing.
have any
I got some.
symbols.
I got him.
All right. So Nicopolo's gone. Okay. So now, is that black on my character? Because I
I
charged.
think that was from his charge
Yeah, you
last.
But I
charged
charged
the-
this
charged
guy.
the-
So basically, I can still attack the soldier since he's still no.
Yep.
He's not. Okay.
Doesn't matter if he's not in the same position. You're still engaged with him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we want. So my first action is to swing at you. You're
Okay.
prepared, so you can do your thing first, I guess.
Does it go first? Or after the action is completed?
The
prepared?
it would be after the action
Oh,
Okay, so go ahead and do your
after
attack.
the action. So
because the action is the trigger. So
yeah, it's after a close. So we're gonna do that, those, and I get a black because he's the one I charged. So there we go. I need a 6 or less.
You can do it.
We'll see.
There's a 9. So no. So
it's a lot of
no.
armor penetration.
Wow,
there.
yeah.
Armor penetration. So
For having a hoodie on, that's a lot of armor.
I will slide because I completed a close assault attack. Correct? Right? I can
You
slide then.
just have to perform. Yeah,
Yep.
You don't have to actually succeed.
Okay.
Okay. So he's sliding away from Goddard. And do I get a free strike for that?
Oh yeah, you can't slide up. You have to maintain.
Oh, okay. So I
Yeah.
can't slide. All right. So
I mean, you
never mind.
can.
No.
Okay. I'll take 2 free attacks.
So this went away
The
when I did that, the quick action thing. So was that a quick action attack then, actually?
Well, I used the extra.
Did you
die.
give yourself the penalty?
did you take
No.
a penalty when you rolled?
Nope. So,
Okay.
so that just went away then.
So since I can't move,
Okay.
because
Well,
I could do this instead.
You got that. You got that.
No.
You
No,
got
I can't.
Yeah.
You got this from drinking the coal.
Right.
Did you perform a quick
No.
attack?
No.
Then you would still have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Well, you could perform a quick attack anyways. That can only be set off
That's
by
for
trigger.
heroes, yeah.
So you have to wait for something to trigger that first. So he has to
Well,
take an action.
I'm going to trigger my trigger first. So.
All right.
Can this trigger his trigger?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so that's fine. We'll just kill you right now. How about that?
Because it's basically at this close range any action, and that typically includes quick actions.
I had my dice all ready to go. Here we go. So hits, double damage. So we're
You might
at.
want to roll a green one in there too,
Oh right, thank you.
because they do have
Because I
damage.
am
on
okay.
there.
So a super hit. Okay, so I've got 3 damage showing right now versus your physical.
Okay, I get my armor this time.
All 1 point of it.
All 2 points of it.
Ooh, 2 points. Ooh, you're
So I
advanced.
have.
Yeah, he's got leather
I
armor.
have sturdy leather armor. Which 2? Negate 2 of it.
Okay, so 1 point.
Yeah.
What's he got on there?
Oh, yeah, I can put it 2.
Does it flip over? No. Oh, that's right, because that's
Twos and
radiation
fives.
damage.
Twos and fives, and then the ones
Gotcha.
that are right damage.
There you go.
Okay, so
Cool.
now I can do my quick action on him.
Just do it. Do it now.
And And I got a 6, so I hit. Well, it's actually a 5, so I hit. I negate 1 of your damage, and I do 2 damage to you.
You're attacking the dude?
Yep.
I'm a dude?
Yep.
All right, so my... wow, I've got a 3+1.
But I negate 1 of yours because of my roll.
Okay, so 2+1. Okay. So 2 or lower, here we go. Nope. So he's going to take... How much damage?
2.
2? Okay, so just 1 damage.
Just take 1 because the +1 always negates.
Yeah, negates 1. Can I get some damages, please?
Okay, so that was his quick action.
So his second action.
Will
Thank you. Okay.
so I will swing again on the power armor then instead.
Really? You're going to
Because I
make me...
did.
That damage goes on his power armor.
Oh. Okay, I did not realize.
His power armor will break before he does. So when you get 4 damage on the power armor, you'll flip the power armor card to the other side. That's underneath
okay.
the card currently.
And how many points is it? Sorry?
When you reach the endurance. So
Oh, okay.
So when he takes 4 damage,
Okay.
you'll rotate the card.
That's kind of like the Brotherhood of Steel, like their recruitment poster. His armor will break before he does.
So I got a 6, and I got 3 shield. Oops, wrong one. 3 shield breaks. So you negate 3 of your shields.
So I don't even roll then because I
armor,
can't get a. So it's just a +1.
Just the +1.
So how much is the damage?
2.
So you take 1 damage.
Take 1 more damage. Okay.
The 5
There's Oops. Come back here.
So I'm still banging on the power armor's arm.
Yep.
It was made of sterner stuff than you.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, now he's done. He's done his 2 actions and his quick action.
Okay. On my activation, we're going to ready dog meat. Pass.
Now, I am going to
Ready the aviator.
ready the aviator, and I am going to. Do I have a shot on her now?
These are the questions that keep me up at night, Nate.
Yeah. I see her now.
I see you now.
If I were to shooting her, I see.
Well, it's any part of your base to any part of her base is line of sight. So if you can draw a line from his base around the wall to her base, which you can, you'd have line of sight. Line of cover is center to center, so she would have cover, so you'd be at -2 because of the doorway there.
So
But you could still
Okay.
you could still shoot at her if that's your intent. You'd just be at a -2.
So he has a perception. So I'm losing that. So he has a perception of 4 there. So I need 4s.
Yep.
Let's do one way. All right, and I'll check range.
Probably within green.
Green.
If it's not within the green, you're within green. Yeah, you're within green.
Green. Green is a yellow and a green, and I need 4s. First shot. I got a 2. It's going to be +1 additional damage, and negates 2 of her armor.
Ouch. Okay. That's a lot. Okay, so anything heroic happen there for that
So
stuff?
what did you roll total? A 2?
2. And then
So
I,
you could use a luck, but at most that would make his total of 4, so which would still hit. So that's
Okay.
not going to help you.
So I've got 3 normally. This is physical, or is this energy?
This is
Sparta,
bolt,
yeah.
it's physical because
Yeah.
bolt.
Okay.
Yeah, bolt action.
Okay, so I've got a 3+1 right now. It's gonna use an ablative on
But
that.
I
And you
negate 2
pierce.
of yours.
Okay, so I'm
You're
looking
at,
for
you're
a
at
1.
3 plus 2 because you had the 2.
Oh, right. But it only negates 1, or does it negate 2?
No, it negates 2. You're at
Oh,
3 plus 2.
okay. So, and then I'm just looking for a 1. Wait, it doesn't matter because it was 2 damage, right?
Does 2 damage.
plus
negates-
plus 1. So he's
Oh,
doing
so
3
3
damage.
damage.
Okay, so I've negated
Just-
2 so far. If I roll a 1, then I get the other one. I got it. So it's bouncy, but my ablative armor is gone.
Okay.
No,
That-
it would flip over to the 1.
Oh,
It just
okay. It
degrades.
doesn't use both of them.
No,
Okay,
It
gotcha.
just flips over.
Okay.
Nice.
His,
So
sec-
once you get hit again, then it goes away.
Okay.
his second shot on her.
Pretty cool ability.
He hits again,
Okay.
doing an extra point of damage.
Okay.
So 3 damage, but doesn't negate armor this time.
Okay,
So
so
3 damage again. It's got a 2, so even your luck isn't going to help you in that aspect. But if you get hit, you could use luck to reduce the damage by 1.
well, that didn't get that. So it looks like I'm taking 2 damage right now.
3 damage is what I have.
Well, so my plus 1 goes away now.
okay.
So that would take it down to 2 damage. You could use luck to reduce it by 1 more.
Sure, let's do that.
Flip the luck. If it lands luck side up, it works. If not, it fails.
Luck side up.
All
There
right,
we
so
go.
that goes away, and you take 1 damage.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
And then he's done. He got his 2 shots.
Okay, I'm going to now ready the survivor and activate her and dog meat. So we'll go with this one first. Some shoostings, and you could see me, so I can see you. But you're obviously there's going to be
Yeah, 1 cut.
a penalty for shooting. Well, let's see if I get a quick action first. 'Cause
Yes.
I might want to move. Yeah, I do.
You got it.
Okay.
Rolling those.
No,
Have you not gotten one yet?
No.
because she's fabulous. Okay. Here we go. So yellow goes down to a orange, or is it red?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's going to do a quick move. See if we can break out of cover here, so I can get some shots on you without penalty.
Most definitely.
Is which one's your leader? That guy back there that's hiding?
Over here.
Oh, okay. Well, that's sad for him. Okay, first attack. We're going with the laser rifle. I believe we are well within short range. So I've got a black, a blue, and then just that, right? Nothing else I'm missing?
I don't believe so.
Okay, well, let's see how we do. So a 7,
So what did you need?
6.
So you can use a
So
luck.
you could use a luck. If it lands luck side up, it reduces.
Let's give it a go. Might as well use them.
Yep, that's what it's there for.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
So that's just a miss then.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's your 2 actions.
That
Oh,
was
no,
a
the
quick
other-
action, then a
okay.
regular action.
All right.
Now we're going back.
So you could shoot 2 again.
Ideally. So 4 will hit. We get an extra Nuka-Cola, which will trigger armor pierce. Is that okay? 1 damage, yeah, 1 armor pierce, and an extra damage. So we're at 3 damage, reducing your armor by 1.
So because you hit, you get crit.
Oh
token.
wait, I've got crits. I'm full on crits.
Oh yes,
I was
that's right.
full on crits.
So yeah, you can't get more than your full.
Right.
Your full thing.
But basically that increases the damage to 4 base, plus 1 is 5.
Yeah. So if you're cool, you
Oh,
would
I
say
mean-
because
No,
normally-
you're right. I should have said that I was using the crit attack.
Yeah, I totally
because
forgot.
if I fail.
I thought you.
No, you're
I
fine.
knew you crit. You got
No
that
problem,
so
man.
long ago. I forgot
I'll
you
save
would,
it for next time.
Yeah.
You're right, because I did have to
It's an
declare.
auto hit.
Because it's
that-
because it's an auto hit. You
Oh,
don't-
okay.
You don't,
Oh, there
you
is
don't
no
roll,
extra
you don't
damage or
roll your,
anything.
No, you roll all your other dice. You don't roll your skill dice.
Oh,
So-
interesting. Okay, no problem.
Okay.
It's really useful for you. It's probably best not to use it on him because you could basically auto hit his leader.
Oh, that's a good point.
As long
Okay.
as you have line of sight to him.
That's,
So-
there is
No,
some
no,
wisdom
you can
to
go ahead
that.
and use it now.
Funny. Okay, so that was my 2 actions there. Crit bar is still full. And I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything else. Nope, that's it. So, but damage. So you
What
were
was
going to roll
the
your
armor?
armor.
Okay.
So we're piercing 1 armor.
So,
And,
is
we've
it
got-
electric?
It is. It's
So-
energy with 3 damage choke.
Okay, so normally it would be 3, so that's a 2.
Ooh, he's got lots of armor.
Which I roll a 2, so I negate 2 damage.
Okay, so you just take 1.
1, alright.
16 damage.
It's right here. Okay.
Okay, so she's done. Now we're going to go with Dogmeat, who is within range blue of my. Yep. So he's going to be heroic this turn. We're going to roll the extra action dice. He does have 1 extra action.
Those are your dice you're letting him use over there, too.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's his dice.
Thanks, bud. They're awesome. So if I wanted to charge, it would go from a blue to a red, which I don't think I can quite do. So we'll just do a blue. So one
Well,
regular.
Hold on.
What's up?
So you can, because you don't need the line of sight, you can charge through this, right? With just the one.
Oh, can I charge over the ruins?
The range goes down 1 for the movement, right?
Yeah, but he's trying to do it as a quick action, so that would reduce
So
it
it
by
would even
2.
go down
so
to
it would
a
go,
yellow or something.
Yeah.
Should still be good.
Actually, yeah,
Oh, would
it
it?
would be.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
Well, thanks, Nate.
You're welcome.
We're all learning and having fun. At least I am. Learning. And having fun.
I can take my first loss. I can handle it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got to beat up on Adam all last
Yeah, I
night.
did.
This is just revenge. He was
So-
coaching me before the game.
So you charge, so you get to choose it either
Oh, yeah,
black or a green dice.
I think we're going to need black because he's got a ton of armor, so we'll use some extra armor pierce on this. Okay, so
So that's
first,
a damage token you put down there.
you're right, I did. Sorry, black dice.
I'll take
there
that,
it is.
though.
Yeah,
I'll take
no, I bet you would. I bet you would. Okay,
So that was a
so
quick action.
that was a quick action. So we got 2 full actions. They're
Yep.
probably both going to be attacks. We've got a yellow, green, blue that I need to get for the attack, plus my skill, and and then black dice because of the charge. And we're looking for an 8. Well, we hit an 8 bang on. I've got so much Nuka-Cola, which ignores your perception if you were on standby, so that doesn't do a whole lot
Well,
for me.
right now he's heroic, right?
Yes.
So he would put the token on.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Right.
Wait,
Yeah.
token for what?
Did you roll? What did you roll?
I rolled 3 Nuka-Cola
No,
bottles.
on your skill dice.
Oh,
I
and
thought
crit?
No.
no, it's not a crit.
Oh, okay.
I thought the.
Well, you'd still gain a crit.
Yes, I would gain a crit, and actually it matters because I can make a second attack here. So,
Yep.
Well,
How many can that one? Does that one need? 2.
2. So
Okay,
if I hit one more time, I can. Oh wait, no, I can't.
you would have to be able to gain a quick action and a crit.
Which is possible. So if it comes up with another quick action, then we'll talk about that.
All right.
But as it stands right now, we have. Does he get an extra black dice for having 8 agility?
No, it's specifically strength.
Just strength. Okay, cool. That makes sense. In this case, we're at 2 base, plus 3 and 4. So 4 damage to him.
4 damage. And that was.
He's an angry doggo.
So I have 2 armor.
Yep.
I thought he had 4 armor.
No,
Or is
no,
that just versus ranged?
versus energy?
Energy.
Oh,
Yeah, 3.
So I rolled
the
a
leather,
one,
of
two
course.
physical,
Yeah.
3 energy.
So I
That makes
rolled a
sense.
1, so negate 1 and
Okay.
take 3. You said.
3 damage, yes, sir.
Wow. 2,
Zero got on there.
4.
Okay, so that goes away because he used the black dice. And then we're back to just a yellow, green, blue, and my skill. Here we go. How much health does he have?
And you have 1 crit.
And I have 1 crit hanging
So
out in
you-
space right
He
now.
has 8.
Because if you
Ooh,
roll,
wow.
if
Okay.
you roll the cog, you'll get a free action, which
Right.
you can use to make a free attack.
Hey, look at that. It's a cog.
Okay, so now you have 2.
Okay. So, yeah, so I got a quick action waiting.
You have a quick action waiting.
Okay. Nuke doesn't do anything. -2, well, it
Doesn't
definitely
do
hit,
anything.
and we do that. So it's going to be 2 damage at -1 armor.
Okay, so I need a 1. Which I rolled a 3, so no. So he's
2 damages.
2 more damage.
Which will
Then-
give him a 6. Does that kill him?
No, he has 8.
Oh, that's right.
He's the aviator.
And then
So now,
quick action, crit. Can
well,
I?
your crit is charged at 2, right?
Yes.
So you've got your 2 charged. So
Can I crit as a quick action?
yes.
Oh.
It's an attack.
Okay. Well,
Auto hit.
So
So
auto
you
hit.
hit
So
auto
it's
hit, so you don't
blue,
roll
yellow,
white
green, plus 1 black for the crit.
Yeah, whatever it says on that card.
Yeah. And it starts at 2 damage. So I'm a big fan already.
Yeah.
Dude,
Dog
this
meat's
is
awesome.
Yeah, no kidding. Ooh, so not a lot useful there. So it's just going to be 2 damage.
2 damage. So no armor negation.
Nope.
All right, I have 2 armor.
Dogmeat does not have a lot of use for Nuka-Cola.
Another 2 damage because I rolled a 3.
Oh, was that Exacxes?
Let me see here. What is it?
8. That should be 8.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Dude, Dogmeat the Avenger. Holy cow.
Yeah, I didn't even get a chance to drink my guana bit or eat my guana bits to heal myself.
Well, that's
You did
clearly
all
what
that.
happened is he smelled it and he
So-
was like, I'm going to go get those iguana bits.
So, yeah,
I'm going
that
to
was
yummy
pretty
down on those
amazing.
right now.
Pretty
Holy
amazing.
Dude, the synergy between the Survivor and Dogmeat, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, being able to turn them on. Okay, you're heroic
I mean, you
now.
got some lucky rolls in there too.
Oh yeah,
but
yeah, for sure.
So, yeah.
My dice have been super hot.
All right.
Wow. Okay, that was that was phenomenal.
All right.
Big fan.
Okay. Well, I only have one person to go.
Is it the
And that
tech? Is it the
that
traitor
my-
human?
No, he went
Oh, okay.
first. He pushed
Oh right.
away. So, I'm going to go there.
I don't know. For those who've been watching it this evening, what do you think? I'm having a lot of fun with it. I definitely think adding campaign elements and raids and all that stuff will definitely just enhance the gameplay experience. But so
Yeah, I
far,
did that.
Yeah.
As soon as I
This is
pushed
pretty
him
fun.
away, I did him.
Yeah, that's right.
I think they did a good job capturing the flavor. And
I don't know.
once you figure out what all the little symbols mean, then you're pretty much good to go.
Lost a perfectly good aviator.
Luckily, they got reference sheets for everything.
You, however, see this as a
I guess the one advantage of the Super Mutant sketch is they're going to get the expansion with the nuke carrier guys that blow up on people.
Suiciders.
Yeah,
You
that
can't
sounds
charge twice,
hilarious.
No, because to charge you have to end in base contact with an enemy. Did you reduce his range?
Oh yeah, that's right. So that would go to the
That would go to orange.
Oof.
Or you could go around that way.
I could.
I've got a couple of my guys that are playing the Hobbit strategy battle game. But basically, it's the same idea. You level up your heroes and do that kind of stuff. I need them to come and check this out because I think they'd really dig it.
Yeah, I've only played 2 games so far against an actual person, but yeah, it's been pretty fun.
All right, so 2 walks.
I mean, and that's a good point that I think is you can play this by yourself if you really need to.
Yeah.
If you're in a place that you may not be able to get down to the game store regularly, or you
Yeah.
work odd shifts, as happens a lot in Vegas, you can actually just play at home if you want
Full
to.
on AI.
Yeah, there's
system.
the AI card. Could you show me one of those cards real quick so I can hold it up? But yeah, I mean it's a little archaic but this basically tells you how each of the guys play. So like there's a settler card, it looks like. Yeah. Here's the alien if you're going to play against him. And basically each of these things you roll tells you exactly how he behaves. So you can play against them and level up your guys, play the campaign, do all that kind of stuff. But okay, so your guy activated. Wow, okay, he's getting over there.
they would do as well.
Is it cool if I activate my survivor again?
You got that guy
No?
next to
All
that
right.
claw. He's trying to grab you.
Oh, it's the claw. You're afraid of the claw.
Oh, you haven't activated.
We're
2
going to
of your
ready the
guys
survivor.
yet, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
I actually care about my people. I don't just send them out to die.
I didn't send mine out to die.
Because we're able to get through.
But that's what happened.
It's not what
Oh,
I
okay.
intended.
Oh, gotcha. All right, my bad. Okay, I mean, you're sitting on the objective right now. There's only 2 rounds left, so
That is true.
that it would be funny. You're like, well, they're fighting each other. Cool, I'm going to go to my new cave and live here.
Yeah,
And then I'm going to... you're out of activations, yeah?
I am.
Okay, so we're just going to ready these guys. They're going to activate. she's going to shoot, looking for a 4 onto this guy who has an extra armor because I'm shooting. And I do have a green though because I'm in, and then a black and a green to roll. So first attack onto the mutant. Ooh, wow. Still misses though because of the penalty to shoot. So that's no good. And then second attack. 6-4 gets me to where I need to be. Base 2 plus 1 is going to be 3 damage, and you have an extra armor still.
So it's a super mutant still.
Whoever this gentleman is with the bald head
So he
and
has
sandals.
2.
He's got very nice sandals.
So you'd be at 3.
Great. Yes.
Boom! Take nothing.
All right.
Very
Okay.
nice.
Finally, some luck comes my way.
Let's not go crazy. All right, this guy. You know, he stayed up late last night thinking about the mission today.
Yeah.
And he was like, if the chance comes and I have to lay my settler life down to protect my brothers.
Yeah. That's
But
what
he
he's
absolutely would
doing.
not do that, and he's going to run away now.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
However, in his confusion, he's not in there. Okay, so we get a yellow,
Okay.
and then we get a yellow.
So he will get a free attack against you.
He wasn't actually in
he
base.
wasn't
There
base.
was a
Oh, he
little bit of a
wasn't?
gap.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. I got really lucky. He was close.
Just the claw was touching him. That was it.
And he's going to say, "Hey, over here!"
Yeah.
However, it looks like he ended a little bit far away.
Yeah, so you might want to be a little bit closer. There you
How about
go.
that? That seemed fun.
Does he have 360 vision?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not that kind of game, dude.
All right.
Okay, so we're within
Well,
yellow.
I know
guess-
you like to turn your models so
Yes,
they're
I do.
facing.
I do.
Okay, I am slightly within more range of, or
He
inside of range.
does look like a Carnelian, so maybe he does have.
Do you want to get sued? And then all my guys have activated, so we're going to clear out the little activation
now,
tokens.
well,
Oop. Oh, and now the Deathclaw goes
Yeah,
too.
yes.
So, I think charges if it can, right?
If it can charge, yes.
We'll just assume that he's going to charge in there. And does he do his little death bellow thing?
He does indeed.
Uh-oh.
So, on your settler,
Okay.
the fist icon,
I got a green, and it's Charisma 4.
your fist has a green color?
Or, excuse me, my fist is a white color.
Okay, I was going to say.
Sorry.
So that's the stat you're using. So you're looking to get a 4 or lower, but you want as high of a number as you can get.
So I'm looking for a 4. is
You're
what
looking
I-
for a 4.
Okay, let's see what we get.
And then if you
I get a 1, because it's a call.
Okay, so why don't you roll for the Deathclaw, just don't roll an X. Okay, well, that's one way of doing it.
Yes!
it's all you,
Ricky the
babe.
Survivor now has a new pet.
There
I'm gonna
are,
go play Transformers now.
Yeah, I mean, good choice, but he's going to throw his Master Ball and catch the Deathclaw. So
there are 3 X's on the D20, so 15%
it's not
chance.
it's not the wildest odds in the world.
So charging was his first action.
Oh,
He doesn't get any bonus dice because
He failed to connect,
He
or-
failed, well,
yeah.
he failed the worker.
Gotcha. Okay.
But all of this time, he has been running around, not attacking anything. He has finally charged up his Deathclaw Crush.
Uh-oh, that
So-
doesn't sound good.
If you want to roll for that, it's 3 yellow dice.
Yellow, please.
Oh, sure. Dozo.
Okay.
I'm afraid. I'm very, very afraid.
And you're looking for a 5 or less.
There's
Well,
an
definitely got
exclamation
that.
point. It ignores 2 of his armor
And
and
then-
like all of
does
it.
an extra point of damage.
Okay, so that does 4 damage.
So up to a 5.
No, it's 3 plus the 1, so 4
Okay, so
total.
4. So he does have his point of armor still, so it reduces it to a 3.
Okay.
And I don't get to roll because it reduced everything, so he's taking 3 damage.
Okay. He
You
will
have a-
also be stunned
Stunned.
Wait till you hear this.
When you activate, you can't take any action other than
Right.
to remove the stun. So basically, you
Oh,
lose
boy.
one activation or one action.
Could you pass me a
Don't we
2
also-
damage over there, too?
damage.
Oh, wait, never mind. I see it. Never mind. I'm good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so.
He will also be thrown yellow distance away.
What happens if I leave the board?
You will take 1 damage.
Fantastic. Yellow distance away. Okay, so he stops where he would
Yeah.
leave.
You
and
cannot
then-
be forced off the board by an enemy action. You can voluntarily leave the board.
Well, that is just enough to kill him anyway. So, yeah, holy cow! I didn't think he'd take him out in just one go there, but
As he hits that force
Yeah,
field that
he
surrounds
connects,
our
it's-
play
it's
area.
pretty bad.
this is like a cabin in the woods. You're just like, where'd that come from? And splats against it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that makes me feel a little bit better.
You
now.
feel better now?
And thanks for taking one for my team.
No problem. You're good. You're good.
And once again, the Deathclaw is on your side. So
That's
I'm not
right.
sure what
Yeah.
you-
No, it's all good. It's trying to even up the odds a little bit.
Oh man, that was
All right.
brutal.
So now I have 1, 2, 3 models.
I
So
have still
think
more
I
than
s-
that.
So I think I still have this.
Yep.
Okay. So, what we're going to do is we are going to ready and activate
No.
my brute.
Okay. Your leader brute. Do you get to roll your blue dice?
I'm gonna roll my blue dice. I'm gonna do terrible.
You sure you want that one?
And take this one.
All the scimitars and pots.
Didn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just take all the blue dice away.
You should really roll better.
I should.
I told you to take the other
Wait
one,
a second. Yeah, you're rolling the wrong blue dice, sir.
Oh, do you have one of the bad blue dice? Oh, that.
Well,
I'm sorry. I didn't notice that until just now.
I was just looking at the results. I'm like, wait a second.
You got the Yeah, you got the bad dice. There is a minor manufacturing. There are a few kits that have the wrong stamps on the blue dice.
No
wonder I've been
okay. Yeah, no kidding.
That would be why you haven't rolled a single one. I have not been paying attention to.
So,
It's all good.
yeah, the scenario we're playing, the Deathclaw is just kind of wandering around eating whoever gets close. You can send it jetting around if you like use one of the sirens, and yeah, I fed him one of my guys to try and get him away from things, but we just found out I've been cheating for this stuff.
Well, if you want to roll one of the actual.
Yeah. Here, take one of the real ones.
So,
We'll share them. Oh, that sucks.
hey, look at that.
Because I've heard talk
I'm not gonna be
of
able to
that.
play
I've-
until I can get those dice replaced.
They have a printout if you like
one right
have a
there,
sticker
I just
sheet,
never
you print
rolled it.
out and then basically put it on. But they will
guess.
send you.
Okay,
They
I'll
exist
contact
on
If
there,
you
I just
contact
didn't roll
them, they will
them.
send you free. What's that?
They exist on there, I just never rolled it.
Well, yeah, but not in the numbers.
Yeah,
that are on the
if you
actual
look at the
dice.
quantity on there.
Did you actually roll it?
Yeah, I rolled one right.
Okay.
That's probably like.
So I actually
yellow.
get something, huh?
Yeah, so you can take a free action.
So I get a free action, which is going to be a movement.
Is it a green or something? What's it supposed to be?
So yellow
There's
goes
an
to-
armor
I
or
think it's
something.
a green.
So yellow
Because
goes
it's
down to
mostly,
an orange, yes?
Yeah, because it
Modifiers.
goes down to -3.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
they're,
okay.
they
They're
just-
actually they're blue-green dice.
Yeah, they're green dice. But
So I'm going to quick action move.
No, it's not part of the team. Yeah, it's
My
just
yellow goes to
a wandering
orange,
hazard.
Because that's the next one.
move down.
Party officials.
Hey, buddy. Hey, pal. Hey, guy.
Oh. And then, so that's my quick action. Now I'm going to check my
Privilege.
charge
Oh.
action. Oh, look at that. That's just prime. So I will charge into your character,
Okay.
and I will take a black die.
I got it.
That's my
There
first.
you go.
Well, I think you're going to attack.
Well,
Yep.
crap. I mean, you could just kill me right here, and that's
I
game.
might, I might.
Yeah.
You're
So,
not wounded, are you?
I've got one wound, and all my
because,
ablative is
because
gone.
of my cool aviator.
Yeah, the super cool aviator that I ate.
But
Yeah.
you also still have 2 luck left.
I do.
So
It's a potential, though.
So,
I get the feeling this.
unlike my super mutant, who is equipped with a sledgehammer, even though he has a rifle, my brute, has a sledgehammer.
Are you sure you're using the right models?
Actually has a pipe wrench.
A pipe
So-
wrench.
A pipe wrench.
A pipe wrench.
Yes. So, but he is a brawler. So he gets.
Oh, that's his perk?
He gets.
Nice.
He gets a yellow when he's using his pipe wrench. The pipe wrench.
Pipe wrench.
Is a yellow. And
He gets the
then
black for the charge. Don't forget that.
black for the charge, and then there's my skill die.
And how strong is he?
He is a 8, so he'll add another black.
Wowee! Okay. I mean, pipe wrench is cool. It's no baseball bat, but still.
All right.
Well, the pipe wrench does 2 base damage. So.
Oh, that is much nicer.
So I need 8.
But my little
You
slugger.
need 8 or less.
And I rolled a 2. And you're losing
All the armor.
all 3 armor.
Oh, wow.
And it's doing 2 extra damage, so it's going to do 4 damage. Losing 3 armor.
Might I suggest the luck?
Yeah. So flipping.
Yep.
Nope. So I take 4 damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yikes. So we'll cash that in for a 5-er.
Okay. But that was my second action.
Now, your heroic has a heart on the top,
Oh, do I
so
get
that
an
gives
extra?
you one extra. That gives you an extra hit
Oh,
point.
okay,
So,
so-
you have 1 more hit point than what your.
So I've got 2 left.
So these blues aren't for anything. Then. You can't use them, you're saying.
Well, you could use them as green dice, but,
Oh, it's green dice. Okay.
but you shouldn't.
Yeah, sure.
I'd
Just
be surprised
just
if
put
you
them
ever
to the
get 4
side.
green dice.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Well, crap. That was your first action.
Now
and
that was
activation?
second because charged and
He,
then I
Okay.
attacked.
he quick move, charged, and then attacked.
I'm gonna ready my survivor. Pass.
Okay. I am going to
Ready and activate.
my super mutant,
Yarp.
and he is going to continue to beat on the guy he's been damaging.
Aspirant. Goddard. No.
So he gets 2 yellows. Yeah, that's it. 2 yellows and the white.
This is physical, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so another 3 plus 1. But you're just gonna miss. Miss.
First
Miss,
action.
miss.
I got a 6 and 6.
And I got a Coke bottle, but that doesn't do anything because I'm not heroic. Right?
It depends on if your weapon uses it.
Not Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to get sued? Come on. How much?
So that was all I got. I didn't get this one, did I?
2 damage so far?
Yes.
Yeah, 2 damage.
Well, that's cool because that's 1 more damage for him.
We're still there.
Yeah, I need some
if
singletons.
you flip
Oh,
both,
that's right,
the
no.
rides over.
The
Am I almost through that armor?
almost 1 more
Got
hit.
1 left.
All right, here it is.
Oh, and then how much damage? It was 2 damage, so
2 damage.
I reduced 1, so yeah, it takes 1. So never mind.
Just takes the one.
Sorry.
Second attack. I got a Nuka-Cola again. You happy?
Very happy.
All right. So another 2 damage.
Okay, let's see if I can actually armor with this power armor. I can this time, so I
Blocks it
prevent.
Blocks it all. All right.
Okay.
And then,
oh.
he can't do anything. He can't slide because the other guy's still there. All
Yeah.
right.
That's an interesting actual tactic that you should pay attention to. Dog meat, activating. He is doing a serpentine charge there, if everybody's cool with that.
Yeah, you don't have to move in straight lines.
Right, yeah, especially with him. Okay, so he's going to get a black. And he is, heroic, so I'm going to use one of the non-janky blue dice. I apologize for that. That you were, yeah, you probably would have liked this. So 2 quick actions, which I guess I can just turn into more attacks. So, okay. So we got a yellow a blue, and a green, and another green because of outnumbered. And then we'll take a black for the charge. And then we have our skill dice. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? I think that's everything. Looks like we hit because that modifies to a 4. We are piercing 2 armor, and you don't have a ready action, so it doesn't matter. So it's just
What did you,
2 damages right now.
what did you hit with?
A 4.
He needs an 8, so
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
you could use it to reduce damage though.
All right. So I have 2 armor. Did you say I lose any armor over there?
You lose 2 armor.
Okay, so no armor roll.
So it's just 2 damage then.
2 damage. Just 2 damage, huh?
Just 2 of your finest damages.
This will, if I get lucky, it's going to reduce it by 2?
No, it'll reduce it by 1.
Oh, only 1.
Unless you plan on using it on something else, you might as well use it.
Yeah.
Keep it alive.
Get it down to a.
Yep.
So 1 damage.
1 damage.
Not bad, not bad. Okay. So for my first quick action that I get,
Because she's going to activate right after.
yeah,
You're going to take it on.
I'm going to be taking. Gonna quick action, so it goes down to a 6 that I need. Yellow, green, green, blue. Yep, there we go. And I've got 1 crit built up right now. Well, hit really hard. Star does. Ooh, I get another quick action. So 2 more quick actions still, and we've got all the crits in the world. But normal armor, and it's 2 damage right now.
Normal armor?
Yes, sir.
I negate 2.
No, that's everything.
Yeah.
So for my second quick action, I will use my crit. So yellow, green, green, blue again, but I don't have to roll that. And we're looking at a 2 damage base. Oh, plus a black. I forgot because of the crit. Nothing. So 2 damage.
Okay. Armor.
Cock. Go ahead and roll it. Okay.
1. I negate 1 of it.
So 1 more damage for you, unless you want to flip.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so 1 whole damage.
Okay.
And then for my last trick, for my last quick action, again looking for a 6.
Did you gain that 1 quick action on the roll from a quick action?
Yes.
You can't.
Okay, never mind.
You can't
Disregard.
gain quick actions from quick actions.
Okay, that makes sense. Because then you could just go,
Yeah,
I'm
you
going
just- you just
infinite.
keep
Yeah.
going,
Thank you. Now she's going to activate, and using the laser rifle at a penalty, so you get +1 armor
Okay.
to your energy,
So it's 3
Or-
then.
or
You could auto crit.
oh, yeah,
Yep. You've been saving
I
that.
forgot.
So auto hit.
Remember that? I remember.
You also roll your blue die first to see what happens.
Ooh, yeah. Call. So 1 quick action. So use the crit on a quick action.
There you go.
Makes sense. Synergies, I love it. So we got black, blue, and I think that's it. Oh, and a green because outnumbered.
You
Looking.
will still get the +1 armor because
Yes,
he's
you do.
still shooting, but he just won't have to worry about missing.
Well, that's a lot of Nuka-Cola, which I'm going to set you on fire and pierce 1 armor.
Yep.
Okay. So the +1 that I would have gotten goes away.
Yep.
So I have armor 2 then,
Or it. Yeah.
which I negate 1 of that.
Oh, can I do that because it's a crit? Can I still cash him in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You
Okay.
gain the right side of a card in addition to the left side of the card.
Oh, okay.
So I negate 1 damage.
Okay, so, well, I pierce 1 damage.
I know.
Oh, I got you. I see what you're saying now. Okay, and so it's 4 damage energy. Hey, 3 damage. So you're at a 5.
5, all right.
How much health you got?
Well,
He has.
it was doing 4 damage, right?
Yep. And then you reduce it by
You
1
reduced it by
roll.
1 with your armor roll.
Yep.
And then you reduced it by 1 with the luck. So you're taking 2 damage.
Okay. 2 damage.
Oh, so 4.
4. So you need another 2.
Yeah, another 2, please.
Okay.
And I have 8.
Okay. Well, we're halfway there. So that was my quick action. Then I got my normal actions, which I do have to roll for. Looking for 6s. Green, blue, and black.
Right now,
So I have a fail,
Good.
and that's it. And my last action.
Please be another X.
Yeah, monster. It's going to be a crit.
I thought that was an X for a second.
Yeah, right. So we got
2 extra damage.
2 extra damage,
And
pierce 1,
So I
And,
only have
uh,
1 armor then.
and we'll pierce the other one for my Nuka-Cola crit, or Nuka-Cola ability.
does?
Yeah.
Okay, so no armor roll.
No armor, so it's just going to be 4 damage. That's it.
So he's dead. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Good game, sir. Yeah, that was kind of down to it. If I did not roll that, I think I was dead in the next activation because these guys were locked up. I might have been able to kill him off maybe with this guy, and then I could have sent her over.
Again, a
But
stim pack I wasn't able to use
Oh,
because
no!
I would have used it at the heal up, but I didn't get the chance to use it.
damn.
Because your double heroicness.
So again, you were playing at a big disadvantage with the heroic rolls because we didn't know we were using the wrong dice.
Yeah, so
But that's okay. We were just kind of showcasing the game tonight
Yep.
and showing people off. Overall, what do you think?
Oh, I love this game.
Yeah, no, it's pretty fantastic.
I'm 2-1, so
Dude, that is well
That's still
within,
a good record.
And I've got a 1 win with a big asterisk next to it now.
you
So,
got it.
Adam, dude, thank you so much for
Oh, yeah,
coming
no
out and
problem. I love
coaching
this
us
game,
through this.
so-
Yeah, this is fantastic.
More the merrier.
We'll definitely be playing more of this in the future, so stay tuned. If you are just tuning in, feel free to go back and watch the VOD. We're going to be uploading on YouTube. The link's down below. Hit that follow button, though, if you want to get notifications for when we go live. But we try to do this every Friday at 7 p.m. PST. Again, my name is Matt. This is Nathan and Adam. And not sure what we got planned for next week, but we did Transformers last week. I think we're due for another Legion Day. We'll see. So all my Star Wars peeps, stay tuned for that. But thanks again, and we'll see you next time, guys.
Have a good night.
Later.
Yay.